everyone, I hope you're all having a wonderful evening today, and welcome on in. A special shout out to Zordon for getting in first to claim the best seat in the house, but of course a good evening to all of my guests tonight. To Zordon, to ARM, to Ignis, to Pendulum, and anyone else that's out there lurking tonight. I hope you're all having a wonderful evening, and I hope the week and indeed the start of the weekend is treating you all very well. Lovely to see you all. Hello Zordon, welcome. Hope you guys are doing well. Hey 19, welcome in. Did you see my Yu-Gi-Oh! Disc Round win from last night? I'll be honest, I did glance it. I haven't had a lot of time since last night, actually. Remember that part where I'm really bad at managing my time? Yeah, kind of that. I kind of need to catch up on a lot of my Discord things. But I will definitely take a look at it later. Bucky, hello, welcome in, welcome. Lovely to see you as well. Hope you guys are doing very well. Did you recharge well? So I did, but I recharged myself very well on Thursday. I actually really needed that. I kind of ended up spending about 12 hours charging, which meant I was nearly late for my shift on Friday. Friday was fine, and then I don't know why, I kind of, I got an okay amount of time last night, but I kind of woke up feeling tired again? I don't know. I think I just need to have, like, the next time I have, like, a good stretch of time off to myself, like a good break for myself, I'll probably take it away from streaming as well, because I clearly need just, like, a week to just reset myself, I think. I think things have just gotten out of sync between, like, the holiday, the dentist appointment, just a few other things I've had to do that have required me to be up at normal human hours. I think I really just need to have a time to reset myself. And oh god, the chat. Sorry, one sec. Pardon me. Chat is doing it again. Oh my gosh. That is also something I need to sort out. The gosh darn chat is getting increasingly bad, and it is definitely trying my patience somewhat. I know I keep saying I'm going to do something about it, and I am. I just need to find the time for that as well. Basically, it was the closest monster match I ever had, and now I fear burn decks. I mean, burn can be a real strategy. It's not always the most fun one to go against, but it can definitely get the job done. I actually did have, I don't think I've still got it built, but I did have a nurse burn deck built. You know, one of those decks where you just run nurse reticule and bad reaction to Samochi, and the whole plan is just you just heal your opponents to death. I did have one of those decks. It's one of those things it can be fun to bust out every now and then as a little bit of a bit of a troll deck. We do a little bit of trolling as a treat, but they're not that fun to be on the receiving end of, I will be honest. I've definitely been there. So guys, tonight we're going to be doing some Klonoa 2, and I have played this game about a year ago? No, not a year ago now. Probably about 2 years ago, I think, was the very first time I ever played this game. Because Klonoa 2, much like Klonoa 1, kind of came out without much fanfare. I didn't even know there was a Klonoa 2 until years after it came out, when I just randomly saw it on the shelves in a shop. At the time, I didn't have any money on me, so I couldn't really buy it. And I just kind of never got around to picking it up, but thanks to the remake collection, or collection, I guess it's technically a collection, even if it's only 2 games. I had a chance to play it. So I know this game a little bit. I've played it once through. I don't remember much about it. So we're going to see how we do with it. I don't remember how long it is either. We may be another one and done like last week's Klonoa 1 stream, or we might be on to 2. I genuinely don't remember enough about it to honestly say. But hopefully it'll be a fun time regardless, even if this one, small spoiler alert, there is no Joker in this one. So, I mean, we'll deal with it, even though we wish she was in it, but, it is what it is. So we're getting ourselves started, guys. Please keep your arms, legs, and other body parts clear of closing doors, and let's get into it. Alrighty, everyone, here we are on the title screen. And, for some reason, this title screen is not as well behaved as the one for Klonoa 1. That is to say, the Klonoa 1 title screen, if you left it idle, it would just go silent. This one plays demos if you leave it idle, so I have to have it on the options screen to not get, like, weird audio whiplash. But let's jump into it. I remember, like, barely anything about this game's story, so... let's just see where we go. We'll play on normal mode again. We don't need easy mode. This game is not difficult. Hey, Yusa, welcome, welcome. How you doing? Doing well. That's why there are forgotten dreams. Is it a dream I can't remember? Is it a dream I won't remember? Have I forgotten the dream? Has the dream forgotten me? But there surely was a dream. And now with his new look, he has a shirt now. I'm pretty sure in the first game he just had, like, pants and a giant collar. Help! Help me! And just like before, we've got the weird, Simlish kind of speech. No one in the Klonoa universe speaks in coherent sentences. It's all just like Star Fox gibberish. And look at those C graphics. They could have done a little bit better with those C graphics. Come on, this is a current gen. Well, I guess technically previous gen game now, but this is a modern remake. They could have made that C look a little bit more convincing. Come on, guys. Come on. Like clipping through the waves. That's him. No doubt about it. He's the one. Okay. Oh, and this time it actually advances with button presses. That's handy. Got him. Wait. Oh, cool. What's that? Priestess? No. They're in the way. Should we get rid of them? No, can't risk dropping the ring. Let's just wait and see. I do kind of like how the Klonoa games all just kind of just drop you into things and that you figure out as you go along. Oh. He lives. Good thing too, it would have been a very short game if he didn't. Are you alright? Yeah, at least I think so. Thank goodness. Okay, I'm just going to draw attention to this once, because it's always distracted me. Her ears. Why are her ears so big? I mean, okay, look, I know I kind of have large ears, but I'm a robot. Okay, they're antennae, they serve a purpose. Why are her ears so big? She got like the Saiyan ears going on. I'm Lola. I'm a priestess. Well, priestess in training. And this is Popka. I do not like Popka. For one reason, the eyes. Okay, she's got weird ears. What is up with Popka's eyes? I don't understand what is going on here. I don't understand if they've just got like star-shaped pupils or if their eyes are like an aperture. Either way, I don't like it. Popka's eyes give me your flight or fight responses. You say directly at my soul? Kind of. You're the ones who sent me, huh? Thanks, I'm Klonoa. Klonoa. So Klonoa is the name of the dream traveler. Huh? Hold on there, I'm just... Watch out! There's a fat fish. That's great, Monster's here too. Maybe we should wait until later to talk. Please, Klonoa, won't you help us? What? Me? Oh no. But just like in the first game, she turns into like a spirit to power up the ring. Let's get this show on the road. What? We move it. All you gotta do is get to that island. What island? Chris, welcome in. Lovely to see you as always. I'm having a wonderful evening. Good morning's arms. He kind of does, actually. You're not wrong. Come on, here we go. So I think the implication is that Klonoa's kind of... I think the implication is that he loses memory between the games, I guess. Either way, we have our friends... Oh, I shouldn't have picked that one up. They were sleeping. They were cute. I didn't respawn, did I? Hold on. Oh, it's not a replay. Restart. Wait, let's restart. Aha. Yes, we're gonna restart. I want to look at the cute move. That's literally all it is. Here we go. Oh, it's dead this time! What the heck? Randomized move? It was sleeping last time, wasn't it? Oh, there you go. Oh. Oh well. No eeps for you. I just love the moves, little gormless faces. They're just so no thoughts, head empty. They're just like me, for real, for real. Right, we've got the parrot ones. I keep calling them parrot ones. There's nothing about them that is explicitly parrot, but I just see green bird, I just immediately want to think it's a parrot. Even though there are plenty of other birds that are green. But yeah, we have got the exact same gameplay as Klonoa 1 here. It's just jump, grab enemies. Alright there. And cutscenes. Oh, go, what is it? That is pretty high, can you make it? Sleeping Moo! Huh? I wonder. What's out, you are? Alright, let me tell you what. Now let's go over there and jump. And jump again while you're in it. Look at him! I love him! I would buy a plushie of this, easily. I almost don't want to grab him. He's just friend-shaped. I mean, do a double jump? I already know that. And so, well, show me what you got, hotshot. I need to turn one of these into an anime girl. I don't know what we do with it because it's quite a simple design, but they've got such a cute face, it would make an adorable little anime girl. Anyway, now they're dead. And this is the, just like the fallen the little guys, and that's our main metric for... We're gonna go for 100% because again, it's not very hard to. I don't remember if this game has the same gem thing as the first, where you get like special completion for doing like 200 gems. I don't remember that. So a slightly new obstacle here. These are just static points that you can just latch onto, which again I love. Even in this second game, they still find ways to just innovate and iterate on the one good mechanic the game already had. Funny enough, that's a new enemy as well. It looks like the bouncy moves from the last game, but every bouncy move in the previous game was always a shield move. This is the first time we actually see the bouncy moves without shields. And we have not really a new mechanic here, but just you can use cannons to get into the background. I think these guys are from the first level as well, the first game. Snipe the egg. There we go. Yeah, it's kind of... I just realised he's all tangled up in the ring. That's wonderful. I don't remember that. That's incredible. Can we take him with us? No, we can't. That's fine. We didn't need him. Get over here, you. I need you for gems. So that's what I do like with Klonoa as well. Like, the enemies are kind of... They're not really there to be obstacles, per se. Like, sometimes they are, but a lot of the time the enemies are just like the way with which you solve the puzzle of the level, and I think that's a really neat way of using the enemies in a more creative way. I was talking to someone recently about this, in just games in general, not like a particular game, but how in some games they'll have enemies, but it kind of feels like they don't really serve a purpose. It's like they put enemies in the game just because, well, it's a video game. Enemies are just what you have in a video game, right? Can we hit that guy? Okay, maybe for the fun. I'm curious. I genuinely don't know if we can. I want to find out. Okay, no, we can't. Yeah, like, I think not every video game necessarily needs enemies in it, or needs enemies in it all the time. I think an enemy generally should either be something that you want to get rid of, or something that is, well, actually, you'd want to get rid of it for one reason or another. Not you have to get rid of it. Hey! Like little vehicle segment, I guess you'd call this. Hey, Mr. Player, welcome in. Welcome. Lovely to see you as always. Yeah, I feel like in a game, if you're going to put an enemy in your game, the player should want to fight the enemy, right? Either because the combat of your game is fun, and that's, just fighting the enemy is its own reward, or because, the enemy is actively aggressive and impeding you, and so you want to fight them. I've played a few games, like in the past, where they just put enemies in there for the sake of having an obstacle there, and it's like, it's not fun to fight them. They're not really that in the way, but they just become the only reason why. They just become there as a progression gate, rather, I want to say. My favourite offender for this is Doom. Not the old school Doom, the remake, the Doom 2016. I didn't like that game much. I'll just be upfront with that. I like old Doom though. Doom 1, Doom 2, I love those games. Because the enemies in that game, you can run past them all the time. But often it's in your best interest to fight, because if you don't, the enemies will probably kill you. Whereas in Doom 2016, I felt like most of the time I only killed an enemy because the game locked me in a room and refused to let me out until I killed it. And at that point I'm like, do you not have faith that your combat is fun? If you need to lock me in a room and force me to fight everything to escape, that to me suggests you don't have faith that I would want to fight your enemies if you didn't do that. And I think that speaks to a bigger issue, personally. Anyway, so this is it. Yep. Come on, Klonoa, use the power of your ring on the bell. This thing? Well, okay. Oh, I did it! I rang the bell! Wow! What's with the bell? That's the bell for priestesses! Only those with enough spiritual power can make it ring. So if you make it ring, you're a full priestess. Small design thing. I like how she's got like black leggings. I don't know why that small detail I like so much, but I think it would have been very tempting to just give her white leggings, and I think the black is a good contrast. I can only play the newer Doom games for a couple of minutes. They're okay, but it's not the same. Exactly, it's 100%. You played any of the Little Tail Bronx games? I'll be honest, no, I've never heard of that actually. What kind of games are they? I'll have to look into them. I did it, Popka! Oh. Alright, off to Baguji's then. Baguji? Who's that? The best prophet in Lunatea, that's who. Lunatea. Lunatea. Vision clear. First level done. Like I said, this is not a particularly long game either. I don't remember how long it is compared to the first though, so we'll just see how it goes. If we do it in one stream, great. If we do it in two, that's fine as well. So yeah, when you get all the guys, you get like a little puppet fly out. You can see we made a little cat face here in the side here with all the guys we found. Oh, whoops, I accidentally clicked the screen. Hold on, we don't want to replay the level. We may end up replaying some levels, because I remember the first time I played this, I actually didn't find all the guys in some of the levels. Off to Baguji's island. Oh, this is the dream traveler, eh? Yes, Master Baguji. He appeared in the Sea of Tears, just as you foretold. Has an amazing hat. Baguji's the one who said you'd appear. Pretty cool, huh? Your name's Klonoa, isn't it? Look over yonder. See that large tower? You will find housed within it a harmony bell. You will find a similar tower and bell in each of Lunatea's 4 kingdoms. Aguji, your lines are very slow. They say the bells are responsible for maintaining peace throughout the entire world. There's been a lot of faith in some bells. However, I see another. A bell of darkness that belongs to none of the kingdoms. A fifth bell is about to be delivered unto our world. This bell, it must be the cause of the chaos befalling the kingdoms. Chaos? I have to kill chaos. Oddly enough, many people don't seem to notice. Monsters run amok and priestesses fall ill when they are tainted by the evil. Huh? What about Lola? I'm only an apprentice. Great technicality. Great technicality. Oh no, I don't fall ill because I'm only an apprentice. I don't count. Klonoa, dream traveler. Will you help Lola? Hey? Oh yeah, you, Klonoa. You're the only one with a funny ring. Wait, if you're the only one with a funny ring, how did she know she can turn into a spirit like that? Oh, sure, I guess. She saved me after all. Good, then go see the High Priestess, for you are now worthy of becoming a full priestess. Me? A full priestess? Thank you so much. Okay, so it's a series of games that all play differently but take place in the same world. It's a world full of floating islands in the sky, and the world is full of dog and cat people. Really cute when it comes to art on the lowest peak. There's more than meets the eye. My favourite is Serta Robo. It's a platform where you ride a robot and lift and throw your enemies. Then there's Boogie Melodies of Steel. You play as a group of kids that ride a giant ancient tank in order to rescue your families. More of an RPG. Interesting! Yeah, I'll definitely take a look into them. Also, yeah, this game has a lot more plot compared to Klonoa 1. Hence, that was like a quote-unquote level. Here we go. Second actual level, La La Luxia. Also, I made sure to turn off ahead of time the tutorials this time. There is more tutorials for this game if you want them, but I don't need them. Yeah, no, give me. I need to check there's an egg here. There is no egg. There is an egg in the background. The one thing that I think is different about playing this game for me is because I didn't play the original PS2 version, I don't really have, like, the perspective on the glow-up, you know? Klonoa 1 was a very... Like, it was a good-looking game for its time, but it's definitely aged a little bit if you go back and play it now. Like, all the sprites in that game are 2D, and the environments are 3D, but they're not, like, the greatest textures in places. Whereas Klonoa 2 was actually originally a PS2 game. In fact, the series as a whole was PS exclusive, apart from, I think there was a Game Boy Advance game, or maybe even, there might have even been two on the Game Boy Advance. I'm not that familiar with the portable games, admittedly. But I love how those guys get tangled up in the ring, that's so funny. Alright, well there's an egg. Hey Jane, welcome in. Have a good evening. Welcome. I will have some gems. Yeah, I don't think there's actually a gem reward this time around. I think it's just about collecting all the little guys, which is fine, you know. Honestly, the gem part of Klonoa 1 was kind of like a bit annoying at times. Not gonna lie. Season 5's going well, going very well. We're very early in the game, we're literally on level 2 so far. We've got these familiar little... I don't know what you describe these as, like ball platforms, I guess? That function just like the first game. They don't actually hurt you, but they can shove you. Slightly new mechanic here, just, you know, bouncy things. I guess there were springs in the first game. But I don't think you can hold jump on these to go higher. Maybe I'm wrong, let me test that. Yeah, these bounce you the same regardless, whereas in Klonoa 1 you can actually hold jump on the springs to go higher. You definitely tell they wanted to get a bit more fun with the camera angles this time as well. I have no idea what these things are, but I kind of love them. They're very silly looking. So I think it's kind of part of the charm of Klonoa. Klonoa just puts random things in that are just like, yeah, we haven't got to think about the lore or the how or the why. We're just gonna put in this guy here, and this is just where he lives. You know, this is just an entity that's just a floating triangle, and that's its life. I think we got everything there. Hey, get back at you. Oh, right, yeah, these guys. Right. If you just walk in front, they'll eat you. So we've got to feed it first, and then we can just walk past it. But we do need to hit that egg. There we are. A little bit more cautious playing this game, just because I don't remember it that well. So I'm kind of worried I'm going to run past one of the little dudes. I don't know what they call them in this game. Lunateans, maybe? Oh, feet. But again, like, DJ mechanic quite well, because that first move, you're never going to catch him before he runs into the one thing of his own accord. So you're always going to learn how the mechanic works before you encounter it on your own. No, a moment, please. You okay? Did you drop a contact lens or something? Hey, didn't we pass another one of these statues earlier? Oh yeah, on the first level. Now this is a current statue of the Mother Goddess Claire. Huh? Then what was that before? That's a statue of Claire the Ancient. And they say it was all ever made after she was purged of all evil. Oh yes, the Goddess Claire. Let's get going then. I do love how Japanese games just use what are frankly very mundane names for like characters, like Claire or Terra in FF6, originally called Tina, but they tested that in America and it's just like, yeah, no, that's too mundane of a name for your heroine. You can't go with Tina. Nothing wrong with the name, just not very heroic. Except like another world, like usual. Yeah, no, this is just Tuesday. Just business as usual. Okay, I seem to have there's a bit of a puzzle for this bit. Let's grab you. You seem like you'll be important here. Ow, I need you to do that. Oh, what want to use? Oh, we need a bouncy guy for that. Okay. Oh, dang it. We double jump into you. Get up here. Grab the move. Drop down. Double jump here. There we go. Hey, we haven't missed any guys so far. That's what you'll love to see. I do love the fact that they actually do show you your progress on collecting all these little guys in order. So that you don't... You know, if they didn't show you in order, you could theoretically get right near the end of the level without collecting any. You collect one and think, oh, that's the first guy, and then the level just ends. Oh, there. I remember this bit now. I see what you get the world he was in, and was sent here. So I believe the premise for Klonoa is... So this is like a slightly clever puzzle. We're going to hit this. Talk over the pillars. I believe the premise is that he goes through different dreams. So every world he visits is a bit different. What's unclear is I don't know if he like loses memories between each dream, but that's kind of the general idea of it. That's why the other characters call him the Dream Traveler. He's literally traveling between different dreams. I like this puzzle again, using the putting good use to the 2.5D aspect of this game. Very simple puzzle, but you know, it does the job. Ooh. Dang it. Get over here. Pop the egg. Nice! Over the guys. Looks like we're right at the temple as well. Now then, Lola, you wish to save the world, do you? I guess she says that, like, so mundanely. You want to save the world? Yeah, okay. Also, gigantic ears. Won't be an easy task. I'm prepared for it. And I rang the spirit bell. Very well. This is just like a boss fight. Like, very well, first you're gonna beat me. Nah, of course not. You got a feather. Is that it?
No.
Lola, you are hereby granted the rank and responsibilities of a priestess. I expect great deeds from you for the sake of the world. No pressure or anything, though. Thank you. Congratulations, Lola. Oh, I'm so... Your first task is a journey to the Four Kingdoms in which the Harmony Bells are housed. Once you reach the kingdoms, you must go and gather their power from the bells. Gather the power of the bells? It is the harmonious power of the bells that will make it possible for us to contain the evil. Can you do this, Lola? Yes, I'll do my best. A journey now to the Bell of Tranquility, which is the closest. Yes, ma'am, if you'll excuse us. Why couldn't you be doing it? Why's it gonna be us? Lazy NPCs. Klonoa? You're a kind lad. Please watch over and protect our Lola. I do like how they just have this gibberish language. It's not Japanese, it's not English, it's just Simlish, basically, just garbled, not even garbled, just nonsense. Anyway, let's get off this first bell, shall we? I'm sure nothing will get in our way on the way there, surely not. Klonoa Temple. Klonoa, hurry, hurry! Oh yeah, that characters we saw at the start of the game. What is that? A monster? The arena again? The arena? A bandit. She wreaks havoc on the world while searching for treasure. No, they called us bandits! Let those fools babble all they want. Let me spit it out! Sky Pirates! Also, Tat is also adorable. Tat is this game's Joker, just saying. She's the arena Sky Pirate, and I'm Tat, her cutie sidekick. Don't you forget it. So you're the Dream Traveler. I see. You're of little consequence, but I'll relieve you of that ring. Ring? You're not getting this ring. I figured this would happen. Get them. Okay, we're just boss time now. Alright. Bolgaran, the Armored Beast. That is a very Yu-Gi-Oh name. I'm guessing that's a weak point on the butt. There we go. Oh, it just exploded, okay. Is that iframes? Oh, easy enough. Come on, hello, welcome, welcome! Hope you're having a wonderful evening, welcome in. So far this is less of a boss and more of target practice, but I'll take it. Okay, I guess it's gotta be... I've got to jump for it now? There we go. If the boss would like to attack us at some point, then feel free to, I don't mind. So far, this is really not very, intimidating. Well... Oh, wait. Oh, we got phases! Oh, dang, okay. I was not expecting the bosses to have multiple phases in this game. Can we do this? Yes, that's not fine. Oh, it's still the same weak spot, I see. Okay. Still fairly easy. I mean, it's the first boss. What do you expect? I feel like this is a... If all the bosses are, like, this easy to hit, in terms of, like, not needing an opening, I can imagine speedrunners having a lot of fun with a boss like this. Oh, wait. Think I what's going on there? Well, whatever it is, it's over now. Easy peasy. And cool Klonoas don't look at explosions. Oh, that was an explosion, just kind of poofed. Oh well. Huh? Hmm. What is your name? Klonoa. You're kind of cool. Klonoa, I'll remember you. Okay, bye. People love jumping off of things dramatically in this series. By the way, oh, thank you very much. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. The Sky Pirate, the arena. I'm sure she won't be relevant again for a very long time. Probably not. This is the Bell of Tranquility. Klonoa, use your power. Now just shoot it, right? Such dramatic action. Think. Now we get an orbit we can ponder. This is the Bell's power? Let's call him an element for short. Oh no, it's another fantasy game we have to go around collecting 4 treasures of the elements. It's just Final Fantasy 1 again, dang it. It's pretty. Help me. What? Help me. Who is it? Where are you? Klonoa? You okay? Kind of zoned out a bit there. You alright? Actually, nothing to do with the element, because I was just losing his mind. Get the ring for the last game? Yeah, I guess so. I suppose they can't really remove it. It's kind of like the core gameplay they've got going on with it. But this time it's powered by the priestess rather than Hippo. Back to Bakuji. Oh, the arena. I heard of a sky pirate searching for gold, but I never thought she'd seek the ring as well. They be trying to save the world too? I see, looks like we've got some competition. Lolo, dear, I don't think you need to compete for that. Hey, what they are, you dope! Still, the Dream Traveler's Ring is a sacred item. They say it will not work without a priestess. And seeing the ring ain't enough by itself. Oh, well, that's a bit reassuring. In any case, you must seek all of the bells. The next bell, then. Ah, you're just in time for the opening of Joyland. The opening of what? Joyland, the entire kingdom is like a giant amusement park. Great timing! Come on, come on! You aren't going there to play. Then on to Joyland's bell. Let's go! I wish I would say Popka does something, but I actually think he does literally nothing in this entire game besides appear in cutscenes. We are, however, now going to probably my favourite area for this game from what I remember. I love games that have just theme park themed areas. I just think it's a really cool idea for like a level gimmick. A 1-1 all game, I think it's a good job. That's true, there's lots of 1-1 going on. Wow! Excuse me, pardon me. Oh, watch it, will you? Oh no! The element, it's gone! Why did I keep it in my pocket? It's what? I love Tat, she's adorable. That pesky thief! I order. Hey! Yes, it has it! Come and get it if you can! Oh my gosh, the heck? This is making me mad! After him, Klonoa! Sure, anything to stop you doing that weird thing with your claws again. But which one? I don't care, just start chasing one! Alright, we get a rare moment of non-linearity. We can actually do either one. We can do the Joyland Fun Park on the right, or the Jungle Slider on... Wait, on the right, on the left, or the right? We're gonna go with the Jungle Slider first. Wow, this is incredible! This is Joyland's famous Jungle Slider. Popka, here you go, I'm ready to board. Am I supposed to ride this thing? Mm-hmm. You can go anywhere there's a surface to slide on. I don't know, I can't swim, you know. That's true, they really camped in the first game, huh? Ah, don't be a sissy, come on, move it! What? Oh, he's a natural. This is kind of like the auto-scroller segments from the first game. You can slow down, you can speed up, but you can't stop. Like, this is as slow as we can get. And we missed the jump. The good news is with this, though, is that unlike the auto-scrollers in the first game, if we do miss anything, we can repeat the section. At the end of the section, there'll be like a warp, basically. Like if we miss that guy, for example, we might want to restart to try and get him back. Thankfully, it was our first guy, so we're still on good pace. I think this is a good kind of... This is the good kind of gameplay variety, you know? I've criticized other platformers like Crash Bandicoot and Spyro for not having enough confidence in their gameplay and feeling the need to break it up constantly. This gimmick does show up a couple of times, I think, in the level, from what I remember. In like the game, rather. But it doesn't appear so frequently to become like a massive nuisance, from what I remember. Definitely a fun water level. Yeah, definitely. It does help that it controls pretty good as well. Like, those kind of like gimmick levels are definitely a lot more annoying to deal with if they don't control well. And having fewer gimmicks to worry about means you can spend more time making each of those gimmicks good. Hey, let's try. I still get Adventure levels we get to ride aboard. You know, Sonic Adventure is a game I haven't played in ages, and I need to give that another replay at some point. Not that I think it'll be bad, by any means, just I haven't played it in so long. Kind of owe it to myself to give it another go at some point. I was never really, like, the biggest Sonic fan, admittedly. Like, I was always much more of a Mario fan than a Sonic fan, but that said, I don't remember playing a Sonic game and saying, wow, this game sucks. Like, I don't know what it was, just I never really vibed with Sonic as much. That said, I definitely lost a lot of hours to Chao Garden. Back in the day, I spent hours and hours in the Chao Garden. I didn't even have a very good Chao by the end of it. I didn't know what I was doing. I think we need one of you guys for a jump. Ignore that, in case we don't need that. Kind of looking out specifically for that bubble up there, that's one. Hey, we haven't missed any so far. Lovely. Hold on to you in case we need you. Oh no! Oh well. Yeah. I'm a little bit quiet here, just kind of trying to concentrate. I remember the first time I played this game, I ended up having to redo this section like several times for some reason. Like, I think I just kept missing one of the guys. Okay, we've got 5 guys there. Hope that's all of them. Oh, don't you know when to quit? Girls don't like pesky boys, you know. So what if he's pesky? It doesn't matter, I like him just fine. What? Hey, we can't understand here. She's gonna get away. Right. Listen to this Illumination 2. Oh, pause for a sec. There's Illumination 2 replaced it. Still holds up. Has its flaws, but it's still as fun as it used to be, especially the Chow Garden. I can't blame the Chow Garden was so much fun. I didn't even win the competitions, just like to chill and pet the Chow. I'm so sorry for yapping so much so that games get me like that. No, don't apologise at all. Whoops, no, do not proceed. No, do not apologise at all. Absolutely. No, I definitely agree. I spent a lot of time in the Chow Garden when I was younger, having no idea how to actually raise a Chow. I was just happy because I was clicking buttons and things were happening. Okay, so this is actually a chase section, but we can't lose this. I believe it just loops until you catch her, but I think one of our dudes is here, so we're going to keep an eye out for him. Yes, he's up there. Alright, there we go. Now we can just focus on chasing her down. Oh, there's goofy chase music as well. This game's soundtrack's not as good as the first game, but that's really not an insult. Like, saying this game's soundtrack is not as good as the first game is like, you know, it's like saying, oh, this game isn't as good as, I don't know, the accredited RPG Fantasy 14, you know, it's not an insult, it's just a high bar being set. The vibe of the soundtrack. Yeah, like, again, the soundtrack is not bad, it just isn't as good. I don't remember what the gimmick is to try and actually like, catch her up quickly. I don't know if you just have to hold forward, which I am doing. Do I have to zap her? There we go. Gotcha. I gotcha, fair and square. Now hand over the other one. Look how shaky her. Oh my gosh. Hey, watch where you're grabbing, you perv. Sorry. What are you doing, you idiot? Too bad you chose the wrong one. I don't have the element. See ya. Yeah, spoiler alert, it doesn't matter which one you choose first. Oh, I'm so mad I could pick the other ones at the fun park. I do like that they at least give you the option of which level you want to do first. Even if you do end up having to do them both anyway. Enjoy the fun park. I love this theming. Just theme park themed levels in games are just one of my favourite things. Dr. Leon, hello! Welcome in! Welcome! Love to see you as always! Hope you have a wonderful evening! Oh, actually, Dr. Leon, I've got a slightly funny story, actually. So I've mentioned before how I'm making a board game. Okay, I swear this is relevant. Stick with me on this. I mentioned before I'm making a board game. We've got a Discord for the board game. One of our players actually saw you using one of my emotes in someone else's stream, and he was confused. He was like, "Whoa, that's so weird. I wasn't expecting to see Helm's emotes somewhere else like that." Made me chuckle. I don't know whose stream it was. He didn't say, but it was just funny to me. Yoo-hoo, over here. Up here, you silly. Oh, Klonoa, darling. Oh, he mentioned it. Oh, that's great. Tat! Just you wait, I'm gonna get you. Oh my, I can't wait. You into it? Okay, this is a bit high in for you. I made this exact same exchange with Joker once. I'll let you in a pretty useful trick. You see that kite on there? Wait, is that what they're called? Oh. Kaiton, you mean him? You can use him to fly in the air. Grab him and just keep jumping. Do it right and it'll be a cinch to get up here. She wants to be cool. Right, Kaiton? That is not the noise I thought that thing would make. I don't know what noise I thought it would make. That was not the noise I thought it would make. Watch out, he'll vanish after a while. No space in A and while there. Minor spelling mistake. Hey, why'd you share all that with me? Why did I? Oh, let's just say maybe because I like you just a little bit. Why is everyone into Klonoa in this game? What's that supposed to mean? Anywho, do your best. Hey, wait. Let's try this new guy. Come on, Kaiton. Okay, yeah, so you mash the jump button and it gives you a little height boost. And you still throw him at the top. Not the most organic way to introduce a mechanic, but you know, it does the job. Ah, yes, so this thing, you hit this with a moo, and it increases how far it, like, swings. I don't know which way we actually want to go first, but we're going to try this way. And see if there's a checkpoint here. Ah, this looks like a loop, so I'll get here. What if we hit you? Is there anything else? Okay, I guess it's just for funsies. I love how the entire story is just Klonoa don't do stuff and everyone goes, hey, you know that thing we're having problems with? You fix them. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, it's kind of one of those universes where everyone is incompetent apart from the main character, but for a platformer, I don't mind that, frankly. It's different in an RPG. Like, in an RPG where you're meant to be taking the story a bit seriously, it is a little bit harder to kind of, like, excuse everyone just being useless, but for a platformer, I give it a pass. Hey, Tal, welcome in! Welcome in! Yeah, Klonoa too. We're still quite early in the game, I think. I don't remember how long this game is exactly. But we're in the theme park world, which is one of my favourite things. Well, because it's about being silly. Exactly, yeah, exactly. If the game is taking itself seriously, I will take it seriously. And if the game is taking itself seriously, I will be a lot more critical of it than I would otherwise be. But if the game is not being serious, then I am more than okay with people being useless or being silly. But if you're trying to present a serious narrative, then I will start holding your characters and writing to a much higher standard. Okay, too late. Okay, that's not a... What a strange angle, huh? I wonder if that does something later. As long as it's fun, silly, it's okay. Exactly, yeah. Oh gosh, that's... That looks like a thing. What does this look like? Ah, this is bugging me. This resembles a character from somewhere, but I can't place it. I remember a character with like a long nose and like a big grin like that, and I can't remember what it is. Oh, okay. If we go to this side. Neat. New guy. And we remember what this guy does. This is the helicopter guy. I like that they're experimenting with like enemies that react differently after you grab them. That's a neat way of, again, playing with the basic mechanics. Again, this whole game is just 2 buttons, jump and shoot, but it manages to make so many interesting mechanics happen with all of that. Oh, okay. I don't know how that happened, but sure. Don't we need more games like this? Every game needs to be the next big thing and take themselves too seriously, which isn't wrong, but I like the option to have both. Some games just need to chill and have fun. Absolutely, absolutely. There is a time and a place for, like, great big blockbuster where, you know, the world is at stake and this, that, and the other. But sometimes you just want to play funny guy that just jumps on things. I think that's kind of what Mario does a good job of being. Like, Mario is a game where it doesn't take itself too seriously either. I'm sure that's friendly. Who's there? Welcome to the terrifying Ghost Palace. Oh, he's great. I love him. Oh, he's a treat. Enjoy to your heart's content this bizarre and dreadful adventure. Oh, he's fantastic. I love him. No! Hello, are you afraid of ghosts? I'm not scared of anything. I'm not scared. Come on, let's go. Do you have any amusement parks in the UK, Helm? We have a couple. There are... I would say there's 4 major theme parks here in the UK. You have Blackpool Pleasure Beach, which I've been to once when I was very, very small. Actually, I say very, very small. Maybe not that small. Maybe like about 10 or 11. That's kind of part of a big... Not big, but like... Blackpool is kind of a famous sort of holiday place to go, whereas the Pleasure Beach is just a theme park that happens to be there. Then you've got Chessington World of Adventures, which is pretty good. I've been there a few times. Alton Towers, the famous one, that was built on the grounds of like a stately home. So it's kind of like weirdly both historical, but also like it is just a theme park. And then the one that's closest to me is called Thorpe Park, which I haven't been there in a long time, but when Yomi came to visit many years ago, we actually went there together, had a great time. And it was while we were at Thorpe Park that Yomi said the single most American thing she said during the entire trip. We were looking for food. We were looking for somewhere to eat. And we were looking at the map. And it's like, okay, there's a McDonald's, there's a KFC, and there's a Burger King in the theme park. Where we were at the time was very close to the Burger King. The KFC and the McDonald's were all quite far away. It would be like a walk across the park to get to them. So I said, okay, well, we'll go to Burger King, right? Because Burger King's pretty good over here. And Yomi's like, oh, do we have to? And I'm like, what's wrong with Burger King? It's like the best one. And she's like, no, it's fine, it's fine. Well, it's close, you know, I'm not the biggest fan, but, you know, it's close, we'll go with it. So we go to the Burger King. And, you know, we queue up separately, we order our food separately, because, you know, we're paying for our own food. And as we sit down, Yomi, before we even start our food, before we've even opened our food, Yomi says to me, they got my order wrong. And I look at her and I say, how can you tell? How can you tell they got your order wrong? You haven't even opened it yet. She says, I asked for a large soda. I say, Yomi, that is the large. That's what a UK large size looks like. And it was the single most American moment Yomi had that entire trip. And you know, she did say, wow, when we started eating, she says, I'm surprised. I'm like, what do you mean you're surprised? And she says, this is actually food. Alright, so what's this puzzle? We've got 2 switches. And they don't... Okay, 3 switches that don't take long to switch back, so one of those should do it, right? There we go. America moment, exactly, yeah. Yomi didn't have many America moments, but that was definitely the one big America moment she had. What are these guys? Can we grab you? Wait, hold on, Can we grab you from the front, maybe? Because, like... It looks like they're shielded from the sides? Okay, maybe not. Maybe they are just constantly protected. Oh, they actually don't damage you, they just kind of bounce you, that's handy. Oh my god, it's a zombie Moo! That is amazing! Wait, that's incredible, I love him. This is like if Moo was a Hex Maniac. How do the moves keep getting better? Okay, I think I see the idea here. I think the idea is we grab you, we start up top. Right, we're gonna hit this, then go down this way, grab you, double jump up, and there we go. Easy peasy. Wait, was there something up there? Did I miss something up there? Hold on. Okay, never mind. I thought there was a door on the left there, but it was just my imagination. Yeah, I may have to do something with the moves at some point. I think we have to give them the anime girlification at some point. Especially the purple one. The purple one is amazing. Oh, giant move. Give me the gems. Shut up. EP Robot, she's literally me, for real, like, big zombie, they're just, guys, you gotta stop it, they're so good, I love them. Aha, first try. I think the zombie moves work better in purple than green, admittedly, but they're still pretty great. Yes, that robot in the back is me in the morning, when I can't wake up. Still can always say zombies just want brains. True, true. One thing I do... Oh, hold on. I see what you're doing with this, I think. Because these guys, like, fly like frisbees when you throw them, right? So if we hop over here, and then... There we go. One of my favourite, like, tropes that you don't see often enough is the moment where you have a character that's, like, a mind reader, or, like, drains brains, and they go after the stupid character. You fearless and foolish souls. Now your tickets become a one-way ticket to the underworld. Yeah, that brain drain character that then gets, like, pained by trying to drain the brain of the stupid character. No! Oh, gee, she's afraid of everything. Wait, something's wrong here. Here they come. Oh my god, what the flat... Why is everything cute? Like ghost balloons? They're literally just balloons. That's so good. This game is so cute. It does not need to be this cute, but I respect the heck out of them for doing it. Tat! What are you doing here? You again! There has to be, like, a name for this character trope, right? Like, the character that's, like, they want to be chased, but they secretly want to be caught. Like, There's got to be a dere for this, you know, like tsundere and, you know, kudere. There has to be a dere for the character that like is like playing hard to get, but definitely wants to be caught. Dang it. There we go, Rocket Man. Can we go back? We can go back! Okay, there's nothing over here. Fair enough. I've been conditioned by platformers that if you can go back, you probably should go back. Love this goofy funfair music as well. Again, there's just so many cool things you can do with fun fairs and theme parks as platformer stages, you know? Again, roller coaster becomes a hazard. Great, that's brilliant idea. Oh, dang it. Oh, we missed the last one. Now, these spiky hats sure are popular around these parts, aren't they? Oh, right. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That's how jumping works. Oh, darn. First death of the run. Oh, well. Probably not the last. I do remember this game being a bit tougher than Klonoa 1. Not like hard, but I definitely remember dying more in it. That could just be down to skill issue, though. It's entirely possible. I don't need that jump. Wait, hold on. Can we go in here? We can, but I'm guessing this doesn't lead anywhere. Yeah, we can't take the loop. Hey, Zan, welcome in! Welcome, welcome. Lovely to see you as always. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. We're currently chasing down an adorable cat. It makes sense in context. Oh. Good evening was a mad day. Ah, well, at least the day's over, at least. That's the great thing about having a bad day. It's over eventually. Panels in general were just aesthetically pleasing. I remember really enjoying the mini-games in Donkey Kong Country 3. Oh man, I played that one. That's a series I did play, get into actually. Yes, Helm-Chan. Oh well, I know I'm just so irresistible. Let's see if you can catch me or not, though. Yeah, Tony's adorable. I love her. She is great. Oh, dang it! Well, he said he couldn't swim. Cutscene. Let's try it again. Or is there a gimmick killed, or do we just have to chase her down? Oh, okay, I guess we just chase her. Gotcha. We got the real McCoy this time. As you're right, element's ours. She looks very fine with this, honestly. Ah, poo. So maybe I messed up. Oh well, that's okay. What's okay? Oh, you'll see. What? What was that? Sounds like the Central Plaza to me. You might want to go there soon. See ya. I'll be seeing ya. You put a drag on it? It's always been my favourite in the series, even over the original. Actually, you know what? Country 3, is that the one with Dixie Kong? Is that the one with Dixie Kong and Kiddy Kong, I think the name was? Because I think I actually have played that one. Okay, yeah, I have played that one on the Game Boy. I never had a Super Nintendo growing up. But I did have that on the Game Boy regular, the old Game Boy brick. I have no idea if I finished it or not. I genuinely can't remember. Oh yeah, it's the bell. What the heck is that? I don't like you. It's one of the arena's monsters. Okay, just Just fighting him. Okay. Leptio the Flower Clown. Again, also a very Yu-Gi-Oh sounding name. Alright, so I'm guessing we just have to... Okay, we can't just bonk you on the sides. Ah, okay, one's real and rest are fake. Gotcha, gotcha. Message received. Assignment understood. You just keep rolling. Do we hit you again? Oh, we just hit him again. Is he just gonna keep getting faster? He just keeps getting faster. So I'm pretty sure this isn't how physics work, but you know what? I'll give you a pass. I wonder if you can one-cycle him there. That'd be quite funny to say. Alright, which one's the real one and which one's the fake one? Oh, it was you! We just guessed correctly. Alright, phase 2, phase 2. I kind of like how they gave the bosses 2 phases here. Let's them flesh them out a little bit more. What the heck is that? Oh. That is a big hat. Do we still just hit him? That works. Magical hats! Oh, I see what we gotta do. We gotta... Yeah! Oh, that's clever! Again, playing with the 2.5D there. Hey, Falco, welcome in! Welcome! Lovely to see you. Are you having a wonderful evening? Yeah, that's so clever. So you've got to knock him over, and then while he's off balance, you snipe him across the ring. That's such a good use of the 2.5D perspective. So I love the ominous silhouettes in the background up against the colourful lighting. Unfortunately, he's got no iframes at all, apparently, so... a bit early off the mark there. There we go. Also looks like you haven't got to be super precise with it either, which is quite nice. Oh, turn away. Don't look at explosions. Dang it. I am getting really cheated out of these explosions here. These guys should explode. Alright, we get the second element of orb. That was well done, Klonoa. Why you got a CD? Arena! Thanks to that creature in Tat, I have sufficient data from the ring. Thanks a bunch! You can keep the element as a souvenir until we meet again. Bye-bye! Pat's voice is so cute. Data. CD's nuts, got him! I am here, and... Joke's on you, I didn't even push B. I pushed X. They do the same thing. Like the orb of yellow. This makes 2. Goody! Don't be counting your chickens yet, will ya? And could you keep a tighter grip on them this time? It'll be fine, I got this. Womp womp womp. So we actually have to go up now, but we unlocked the Monet house, which I believe this is like rewards for doing something. I don't like this guy. I don't like his face. Welcome, Klonoa, my friend. I've heard so much about your feats. Oh, pardon me. I'm Monet, the showman of memories. I make various attractions based on memories for everyone to enjoy. So, how about it? Would you like to try one out? Oh, that reminds me. Did you happen to come across any dolls during your adventures? I could do some memory dolls, you see. But they all went off shouting, "We want more memories!" I suppose they're off having grand old adventures on their own now. They aren't very sturdy, though. I hope they aren't lying about broken somewhere. If you find any, could you bring them back here, please? So that's the guys we're collecting. When it comes to the little dudes, you might have noticed we got a doll at the end. That's to do with this guy. So I think this is just this is you can refight the bosses for time trials. And then, here we go, right, if you find 150 dream stones in a vision, you get a picture. Which we probably haven't got any yet for. Yeah, I'm guessing nothing's going on there, so I'm guessing we haven't got any. But that's fine. I'm not worried about the 150 dream stones. But we are going to try and get all the dolls. Artwork, yeah, it has a nice little artwork thing. I don't know if we can see, 125 for that one. And 123 there. So, that's kind of like if you really want to perfect the game, but I'm not too worried about that. We didn't do it last time. We're just going to worry about getting all of our little dudes here, which gets us the dolls. Oh, it shows you, and we've completed actually, that's cute. Yeah, so you can see the scores here and the dolls we've got, so. Well, we're just going to worry about getting all the dolls. So, the arena was after the ring's data. What do you think she plans to do with the data, Master Buggy? Still in awe of the hat. Aha! Yes, game? It appears the Warring Kingdom Volk is involved somehow. Way to go, Prophet! Now he looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh monster. He kind of does. This looks like an Xyz monster to me. I feel like this is like a level. Maybe this is a rank 2, maybe a rank 2 Xyz monster. I don't know. It's just the vibe I get off of him. But no, on a hand man, he kind of is. A Warring Kingdom? Place where the fighting never stops, ever. The people there live to fight. I don't know how they haven't got rid of each other so far, like, you'd think that's unsustainable, but somehow they make it work. There's civil war going on, how'd you sneak in? Underground is the way. Follow the underground path to the bell. Wait, he's got a bird on his hair, I love the bird. The path underground? This is a real cloak and dagger stuff. This implies daggers exist in this world. But again, I suppose if they're a Warring Kingdom, I guess that would make sense. Let's go then! Imagine it's really the bird that's talking. That would be so funny if it's just the bird is actually the real Baguji. That would be so hilarious. I don't even know if that's the... I genuinely don't remember much about this game's story. I only played it like one time. So like, I don't remember much of it at all. That wasn't too difficult. Oh, we found it right away. Let's just get to the bell of Discord, yes? Discord? Wait a sec. The arena! We need more power. But there's no way to tell when it will explode. Tat! Go and check on the reactor. Aye aye! Which one do you mean? The one that's above or underground? Both. We need all the power. Overload them if you need to. A Vulcan city or two is a small price to pay for a copy of the ring. Copy of the ring? Klonoa, you are really doing the snake thing. Okay, off I go. What do you want to do? Show him what for? Wait. She said those reactors might explode. Magnum's a waste of time. We have to go to the source of the problem. I mean, they are the source of the problem, but... she did mention that neither reactor was running at full capacity yet. Alright, let's start with that then. I mean, you could just beat her up. That would solve the issue, but that's fine. Whatever. Once again, we have split path. We can go above or below, and I don't think it matters, so we're just going to start above. Discord! Yeah, it is funny how certain, like, words can just have their entire meaning warped after a while. Oh my god, they've got little hats! They just keep getting better! Who owns Klonoa? I think it's Namco, right? Namco, you are sleeping on this. You need to merchandise these guys yesterday. I would buy so many of these guys as plushies. I need the little helmet guy one. I need the zombie one. I need all of them. I definitely need the sleeping one. Look at that! There's a little mouse on the pipe. I don't even think that mouse does anything. Can we even get to that mouse? Hold on, I want to say, can we get to the mouse? I need to investigate the mouse. No, he's in the background. We can't even get to him. He's just there because he's cute. Everything in this game is just disgustingly cute for no reason, and I'm here for it. You see, I totally can see Namco making these characters. I think it is actually Namco. I'm not like 100% on that, but I feel like I'm like 90% Namco. Oh my god, I need to look at that guy. That armored guy, I need to see him again. Why is every design in this game just peak for no reason? Hey, you up. Unfortunately, I don't even think Klonoa's had any media in like years apart from the remakes. I think the last original like Klonoa game was probably one of the Game Boy Advance ones. It is Namco. Okay, yeah, so come on, Namco, get on that. Stop pouring out Pac-Man for 5 minutes, okay? Give the Pac-Man a rest. And give us what we need. We need Klonoa in our life. I think if we take that, that'll take us back. But I think if we go past this... Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to thoroughly check this area in case there were dudes here. Look at these little mice. They're so cute. I want to hug one. Wait, did I see a thing there? Hold up. Go back. Never mind. I thought I saw something in the background, but I think it was my imagination. I do remember, like, all the collectibles here were, like, a little harder than the first game, so I'm a little bit more kind of keep my eye out for things. Candy cane mice. Yeah, they're so cute. I want to hug them. Everything in this game would make a fantastic plushie. Can we go left? That's fire, probably not. Oh, he's sleepy! I love the sleepy ones! The sleepy ones are the best! Okay, fire is instant death, good to know. Seriously though, I need a Sleepy Moo plushie like yesterday. I need to look in... Maybe they've done them. Maybe I'm just like getting angry about something that already exists and I just didn't know it, you know? Maybe they make them and they only released them in Japan or something. I need to look into it. But I mean, look at him. He's so cute. I see. Hello, welcome. Oh, he ran off. I'm just gushing about how disgustingly cute this... Oh my god, the one under the car! Oh, okay, he's fine. He's fine. The moves have not a single thought in their head, and it is precious. By the way, you already finished the Metaboss game you got. I actually have barely played it, just because, again, I'm really bad at organising my time. I've played it for like half an hour, if even. Oh. Oh, damn, this place is getting wrecked. Can we get that high place, I wonder? Probably not. I don't think so. Okay, look, it was an official plus for Klonoa. Ah, man, Klonoa got done so dirty by a Namco for no reason. Like, come on, make a new Klonoa game. It was so like crazy. I'd buy it, and then I'd make everyone else buy it. I'd also buy all the merch, especially if we get Moo merch. Like, Klonoa plushie, I could take or leave, honestly. Like, if you made a plushie of Klonoa himself, I could take or leave that. I wouldn't be so worried about it. But if you made plushies of the Moos, I would be just... my wallet would just explode into coins. I have a vague memory of this level being one that had, like, bits I missed, so I'm just kind of keeping an eye out. Even like this little bird moo, he's great. This guy's also great, he's just got missiles for arms. He's just having a fantastic time, he's here for it. Okay, maybe these little spiky guys, they're not very marketable, but still. Everything else, pretty much. Do it Namco, do it, this is a threat. That's a giant bottle, by the way. Can you guys think of any other games that have, like, characters that really should have been made into marketable plushies that never did? Okay, what do you do? Okay. We double jump into a box? Oh, okay. That's what you do. I see. You're like super double jump. There we go. Links for me, I know it wasn't a big hit, but the times for cats were cute. I can see it, honestly. Characters specifically, or games. Either, honestly, either or. Things that should be marketable plushies, but are somehow not marketable plushies. I mean, there's a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Monsters I think that could fit that bill. But I mean, credit where it is due, Konami is slowly getting better about merching things that aren't Dark Magician or Blue Eyes White Dragon at long last. Oh, we're gonna go to the right, okay. Let's try it again. We go left, and then we go right when we go up. Dang it, we missed the guy. We're gonna try again. Oh, that's fine. We missed the dude. We only get one shot at that. And I don't hear his extra tight pajamas. Okay, to be fair, Neos is like unreasonably cheeked up. Like, why does Neos have such well-defined ass? I'm not complaining, for the record. Like, it's not a problem that he's got such well-defined ass. I'm just questioning why he has it. Like Sparkman. Why is Sparkman so cheeked up? He doesn't need to be. And again, I'm not complaining. I'm just confused. Alright, let's try this again. Hug the wall. Oh, we missed it again! Dang it! Maybe make this jump back down. Wow, that makes this scene look way more depressing. Has there been plushes of that little guy from Buster Move? Oh! I have no idea if there has or not, but that would be a great one if there isn't. Yeah, Bob and Bob. Yeah, they would make great plushies. My favourite Buster Move game, by far, not even close, Buster Move 4. I have so much nostalgia for that game. And I wasn't even good at it. Like, I've never been good at Buster Move. My sister unit used to destroy me every time we played. But I still enjoy the games for what they are. Buster Move 4 I like for one specific reason. Very shallow reason, I don't even care. There's a very cute character in it. There's a character called Cleon in that game, who is kind of like a mischievous, kind of like she's like a bad guy, but she's not like evil bad guy. She's just kind of like cheeky, mischievous bad guy, you know. Fun bad, dang it! Fun bad guy, you know, as opposed to like actually evil. And she's adorable, I love her. And when she's about to lose, she gets really annoyed and just like jumps back and forth, just like screeching. I find that really cute. Dang it, why is it so hard to hit? We're gonna lose like all our lives on this one freaking dude. Chaos from like you know, exactly, Ignis, exactly. So it's a very Tetris-like coziness to it. It does. I think for me as well, like the personality that Buster Move has, the fact it has like, you know, all these little characters to it, I always found that really, really charming. One of the characters that I always found funny, which I still find them kind of funny, but for different reasons now. In Buster Move 4, there's a character called G. That's it, just, there we go, we got the thing, okay. Just the letter G. And he's like an old man who's like really calm and laid back, but when he gets like, when he does his attacks, his eyes bulge out of his skull and he has like lightning powers or something. But the reason why I used to find him really funny is because he has like one of those Japanese style teacups, you know, the ones without any handles or anything. When you win the stage, he uses his power, like in his win pose, he's levitating it with his powers. Now, as a wee Helmlet, I didn't know what that was. I've never heard of Japanese-style teacup as a child. So, for some reason, I always thought he was just randomly levitating a marshmallow. And that made him far funnier than it should have been. Okay, go to the right. And to this day, I can't unsee it. Like, I know better. But I still... Right, okay, I remember now. There's a really cheeky little dude in one of these things where you have to, like, fall and then throw, I think. Is it this one? Okay, I'm gonna probably die here, but I'm gonna test it. It's not one of these ones, I don't think. I'm pretty sure, like, on one of these, like, chimney stack sections, there's one of the hidden puppet pieces in a really cheeky place. So I think it was this stage that I actually had to do like 3 times to get all of the collectibles. This section here? Aha! Off screen there we go. I knew it was something to do with this. There we go. That one was pretty sneaky. That was pretty cheeky. The gin from Gold. Oh, that would be fantastic. Yes. Absolutely, then. I would want to 100% buy a full set of those. What was your favourite one? What was your favourite gin design? I always liked the Venus one. No, wait, Venus? Was it Venus? Jupiter. The Jupiter ones. The lightning ones. I always thought they were the cutest ones. Something about like their weird like elongated head shape. I don't know. The Mars ones. They're all great. They're all great. There are no wrong answers to this question. Venus gin. Yeah. Again, you can answer anything. I'm not going to judge you one way or the other. They're all great. I think for me, if I had to pick an order, I think it would be Jupiter first, then Mercury, then... It's tough, actually, between hold on, we're gonna die here. Dang, okay. Between Venus and Mars, like, they're both pretty even for me. Again, I don't dislike either of them, but they're both pretty equal in terms of designs for me. Maybe Venus edges out Mars just ever so slightly, but it's pretty close. Man, when are we gonna get a Golden Sun remake? You get pretty much to Earth in the middle, but Venus are so cute and chunky. It's funny, right? Because like, I kind of am with you on that, Ignis. I think in a lot of games, Earth just ends up being the worst element, right? And I think I know why. Right? Tell me if this at all sounds familiar. Fire is the aggressive attacking element. Wind is the dodge/go fast element. And water is the healing element. Earth is the do nothing but increase your defensiveness element. Which game am I talking about here? Could be almost anyone, because there's so many games. And it's funny because that usually ends up making Earth the bad one by default, because, well, not taking damage does not win you the game, it just means you don't lose the game. Like 99% of every RPG, exactly, yeah, exactly. Alternatively, I've seen some games where they'll make Earth also like a healing element, because, you know, I guess Earth nourishing, I can kind of see the logic there. The Bubble Bubble, wait, they're actually officially called the Bubble Bubbles, that's so funny. They have plushies, but they were only part of the collector's edition of the game. Ah, I see. Probably really expensive from now then, I'd imagine. It's funny, have you ever noticed that with games that have collector's editions, the stuff that comes with those collector's editions either ends up like extremely expensive or extremely cheap. Either it gets huge value over time or it just loses value immediately. There's no middle ground, I don't think. Get over here, dude. How are we going? We've got all the guys as well, so we can be... Oh! Train! Train rescue! Let's go! You gotta love a dramatic escape on a train. It's a classic. I'd love a Golden Sun remake, but I'll admit I'm happy with them being on the Switch as ports. Wait, they're on the Switch? Wait, are they actually? I'll admit I don't use my Switch much. I'm gonna need to look into that, because I did not know they had got Switch ports, and that's an excuse for me to play it. Same thing with Shantae. She has like one official plush by the special edition. Ah. On the virtual console. Ah, I need to look into this. This is it. This is it, Luigi. I'd say we're at the right place. Oh, let's shut it down then. You know, screw all these people and their need for power and energy. It's not like hospitals rely on these generators or anything. Are we the baddies? We might be the baddies right here. Well, I don't know if we're the baddies, but I think we're definitely the dummies in this situation. We're definitely not being smart. The underground one's next. Hey Ed, welcome, welcome! Back from the hobby store, heck yeah! Welcome in. I never got to finish them as a kid, so I bought them for fun, but as soon as it on Switch, I went all in. They're just too good. They are. Golden Sun is one of my favourite series ever, and the fact that it is so small really is criminal. Like, there's only 3 games, and only 2 of them are actually really good. The third one's a bit pants. The third one is a bit pants for one reason alone, right? No other criticism about the game matters, in my opinion, apart from the one I'm about to make. And that's not because, like, oh, my opinion's the only one that matters. No, I mean, this is, in my opinion, the single reason why that game became bad to me. Did you know Golden Sun 1 and Golden Sun 2 have exactly 0 things in the game, or 0 gin in the game, I should say, that are permanently missable? No matter how far you go through those games, you can always go back and try and get another gin that you missed. There are no points in those games where you will be permanently locked out of getting any gin. Dark Dawn, you cannot say that for. And when I was playing Dark Dawn, I was playing it without a walkthrough. And I found out that I missed a gin permanently. And that immediately, single-handedly killed any desire I had to finish the game. And the thing is, I wasn't even that upset with the game until that point. I was kind of fine with it, to be honest. I didn't think I didn't think the style was quite as charming. You know, I wasn't enjoying it as much. But I was like, sorry, again, EP Moo, I love them too much. I love the EP ones. Yeah, I was enjoying it absolutely fine. But the moment the moment I found out that I had screwed myself by just daring to make progress, I was like, well, kind of done with this now, because the gin are like very important in that game. If you've never played Golden Sun, first off, play Golden Sun. But the gin in Golden Sun are a very unique system. In that game, you equip the gin to your party members. And depending on what element your party members are, because each party member has a starting element, and depending on what element Jin you equip to them, this can change your party members' magic as well as their stats, and is a huge part of the game. So if you miss out on a Jin, you can permanently mess up on like long-term screwing yourself in terms of progression, and I can't stand that in games. I don't like when games just have ways that you can long-term screw yourself because you just missed a thing. Anyway, the bomb mice are back, and this time they're a different colour for some reason. Oh wait, now they're the same colour. Okay, sure. I guess they come in different varieties. That was a good thing about exploring and replaying dungeons. That door didn't fall out for whatever reason. Yeah! This... You just not pop automatically now? Okay, you just take forever. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, okay, so like this one is the long one and the other one's the short one. I see. I getcha. Oh, right, yeah. Oh, wait, I think I see what we're doing here. Is there an egg here? No eggs, okay. We go back. I see the puzzle here. We grab you, we'll throw you into the background. Leap over here. Grab that. And throw it over there. There we go. Look at the GBA games to Switch. I was wondering what Golden Sun was, because there are two. Yes, so on the Game Boy Advance, there are two Golden Sun games. The original Golden Sun and the sequel, The Lost Age. I would very much advise playing the first game first. The reason being... Oh, I'm almost just doing that, I was too busy chatting. The first game and the second game are direct sequels. Like, literally, the second game starts pretty much, like, the exact minute the first game ends. The other reason, though, is the game has a really cool system where you can transfer your progress between the two saves. You can transfer items and Jin and things like that using a password. It's a very long password, admittedly, but it means that if you finish the first game and you get all the Jin, when you go to the second game, you won't start with all the Jin because of reasons that will become apparent when you play the game, but you will eventually get all the Jin you collected later. It's a really neat little system they did. Ah, we need a bouncy guy. Okay. Let's jump back. As a kid, I heard they were made into one game. Made as one game, told to split it. I could see that, frankly, honestly. I don't know much about the GBA from like a technical hardware sort of perspective. I'm not well versed in that sort of thing. But I could definitely imagine them being quite taxing for the hardware at the time in terms of like squeezing everything onto one little cartridge. Just click the key through the door, that's how that works. I want to check something, hold on. I might be overthinking, but there wasn't a door on the far right here, was there? Okay, no, it's just a wall. Again, I'm very worried about missing guys. Oh, there's a guy there. We don't have someone to throw it at. You will do nicely. Hey, 3 for 3. Wait, there's something above us there. Just a gem, but still kind of want it. Especially because we lost like 4 lives trying to get that one guy earlier. Okay, boxes there. A bird. Bird up. Do, do, do. I wish I could need a bird for that guy. Or that thing. There we go. It's really a shame they haven't had more games in that universe. It's such a cool world and the person is so much fun to mess with. Also, with some being as cool as they were and the character designs being peak. They really were. They really were. Not gonna lie. I might have had a bit of a crush on Jenna when I was younger. Look at you, blame me, she's cute. Oh, okay, we're just off to the races here. Keep an eye out for guys, just in case there were guys on this auto-scroller. Alright, so far so good. I'll say it's about Gon-san. They are the most baby's first RPG that is worth playing. That is true, they're not particularly difficult games. But they are still challenging. You know, they're not... Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, that is so evil! Oh, game, how could you do that? That is devious. Well, shoot. Now we need to... Wait, is this the end of the level? It's gotta be the end of the level. Hey! What are you doing here? Oh, me? What's it to you? You're up to no good again, aren't you? You see, Anywho, come and get me! Alright, well, unfortunately, I'm not gonna do that. I'm actually gonna be, death abusing on purpose, because I need to go back. This had better not checkpoint us here automatically. Oh, this is 100% gonna set checkpoint us here, isn't it? Damn it! That is so annoying. Wait, so we only have one... Oh, game! You were doing so well! So we literally just have one try at that? But we can't replay that segment? That's so obnoxious. We have to redo the whole level just to get that one guy. I mean, we're gonna do it. But that is so annoying. Don't put collectibles behind on an auto-scroller just before a mandatory boss fight. We could restart the level, but I think we might as well play it out and see, just in case. Oof. Hey, you don't play nice. How'd you make of that? Go up, go up. Dang it. That's not up. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. We're going to place the end of the level, and then we'll just replay the whole level anyway. Because we've got to redo the level anyways, so we might as well just... We are close to the end, I would imagine. So we might as well get to the end of the level and then restart it. And see if... You know, I'm curious. If we quit the level midway through, do we keep the dude? I'm guessing probably not. Oh, okay, I didn't even notice that steam vent there. Oh, we just suddenly ascended. Oh, okay. Which means that it was going well, you're having fun, stay amusing to you. Oh, thank you, Sir Frank! I'm doing all wonderful evening yourself. I need to get one of these moves somehow. I don't know how. That's the end of the videos. Oh, I mean of this level. But close in of this level. I don't know how close we are through the whole game, honestly. Well, they said 5 bells, but this is the second bell we're going towards, so maybe they're like halfway through? I genuinely have no idea. Okay, there's our last dude. So yeah, we just gotta go back after this, redo the entire level for that one auto-scroller segment. That's so frustrating. Black mark on the game. You really shouldn't have done that game. Just give me a way to death abuse immediately after we miss the guy, or don't put it on the auto-scroller. I will take either. I don't know how you ascended at the end there, Klonoa, but it looked pretty cool, so I'll give you a pass. like that they use like the silhouette of Klonoa running as like the white. That's quite a cool effect. This is it. There's like the other one. Oh, they'll shut it down then. So this little, this generator here has like a white plug, a black plug, and a red plug, and that reminds me of something. Let's go back to the Bell of Anger. Alright, look, there we are, right here. Alright, so while we're backtracking, let me tell you what this reminds me of. So I'm going to talk about something that I'm not super versed in, but I know enough about to talk about the topic at hand. So there is a fantasy setting called Dragonlance. I only know about this setting because there is a Dungeons & Dragons 3rd edition book set in the Dragonlance campaign setting, and I happen to own it. I just found it in a store one day. Oh, you know, Zen, you know, okay. You might have a hint of what, you might have an inkling of what I'm about to talk about then. So, I know nothing about this setting, I'll be entirely honest. My knowledge comes entirely from having read this book, right? So it's got like, you know, the various rules for doing games in the Dragonlance setting, you know, different classes and whatnot and stuff like that. And then it has what I consider the dumbest thing, which I'm sure that in the great novels or whatever, there's probably some explanation for this that explains it better than the campaign setting book does. So in the setting, there is, you can be a wizard, of course, but there is an advanced wizard class called Wizard of High Sorcery. Now, the Wizard of High Sorcery is kind of a more specialized wizard where you get more spells at specific schools. But the weird thing is, it's based entirely on your alignment, right? And the way that it's described is, you take this test of High Sorcery or whatever, right? And at the end of it, you are asked, what color robes will you be wearing? Now the thing about this is, it's not really an answer. It's based on your alignment, as I said. If you're a good wizard, you wear white robes. If you're a neutral aligned wizard, you wear red robes. And if you're an evil wizard, you wear black robes. And depending on what robes you pick, that in the campaign setting determines what schools you get bonus spells from, I think. Like, I think the white robes get like abjuration and I think conjuration. Whereas like the black robes get necromancy and I think illusion. I forget exactly which. I could be getting those parts completely wrong. But the reason why it's kind of dumb is like, who would ever wear black robes? Like, if you're an evil wizard, why would you ever go around advertising to the world that you're an evil wizard? Moreover, why would the high society guys ever tolerate an evil wizard in their midst? I feel like that's just kind of, you're setting yourself up for failure there, you know? I'm just imagining that being like, wait, you're telling me that Zogthar the Black, who wore the black robes, is the evil wizard? He was so trustworthy! I probably didn't take it seriously and thought it was, but yeah, there's things that, oh, he's really committed to that whole evil thing, you know? I like the idea of, like, alignments in D&D. I know that alignments are kind of a very, contentious opinion in some D&D circles. Some people have very strong opinions on alignments. Personally, I am fine with them. I think the key thing to remember is that in the context of the setting, alignments aren't a... That's another thing. Alignments aren't a model thing. Like, in Pathfinder and Dungeons & Dragons, good and evil aren't, what's the word? Social constructs. They are objective facts. It's not you are good because you pet puppies and give to charity. It is, no, you are good because the forces of good deem these goodly acts, and this will align you to the heavens. Phoebe, to explain what Dragonlance is? No. So, The thing is, I can explain what I know about Dragonlance. I'm not that familiar with the setting. The main thing about Dragonlance that I remember is the titular Dragonlances are like these special weapons that are lances. And you use them to kill dragons. Also, there's guys that ride dragons, which is very cool. Don't get me wrong, like, riding dragons, extremely cool. Oh, also, Dragonlance has the one thing that anyone that's ever heard of Dragonlance all unanimously agrees is awful. Kenda. And the reason why Kenda are awful is because no one actually reads what Kenda are about. So Kenda are Dragonlance's specific take on halflings. And most people that play Kenda... Okay. I will go back to the Kenda rant after the auto-scroll segment. I need to focus here, otherwise I've got to redo the whole level again. If I get distracted by the end of it, remind me. Remind me to talk to a rant about Kender. K-E-N-D-E-R. But I'm not missing this dude twice if I can help it. I think he was like right in the middle as well. Does not help that the depth perception here is not the easiest thing to deal with. Whatever, we'll take the hits. We don't need the health. Health is now. Okay. There we go. Okay, easy peasy. Alright, Kenda. So Kenda in Dragonlance. The way that most people... Can you talk about Kenda? So the reason why most people hate Kenda is because... We're going to skip this, by the way. Is because most people don't read what Kenda are about. And the reason being is that in the blurb, it explains that Kenda have no concept of property. So, as a result of this, it's not uncommon at all for Kenda to steal things, because they don't see it as being yours, they see it as, oh, well, you're not using it at the moment, so I can have it. And for a lot of people, that's where Kenda end. And so they use Kenda as an excuse to be insufferable to the rest of the party. This is called being a bad party member. Because the reality is, it is true, Kenda do not have a concept of ownership of property, but it goes both ways. So the Kenda might steal something from you because you're not using it, but if you ask for it back, if they're role-playing Kenda properly, they should be like, oh yeah, sure, I don't need this right now, you can have it. Because again, they don't have a concept of property. They don't think, they don't think you own it. They don't think they own it either. And most players will not do that. That is why Kenda have a really bad reputation. I still think the concept's a little bit silly. I think it's a bit of a goofy kind of gimmick to give to an entire, race/society, but, there it is. That's, I guarantee you, if you find people talking about Dragonlance and complaining about it, most of the time that will be why. It will be to do with a bad experience with a Kenda player, specifically. Funnily enough, I've never actually played it. Although I own... Oh, that means to bring a guy over here. Wait, actually we don't. If the door's just open, we just go here. Yeah, I've never actually played the Dragonlance setting, although I own the book. We just never used it. I think part of it was because one of the guys in our group actually knew the setting quite well, and that's always a bit of a recipe for disaster, I think. Running a campaign where one player knows the setting really well, and the other players either don't know it at all or just don't know it very well, a bit of a recipe for disaster, because you're either going to run into a situation where the one guy who knows the setting is going to be really frustrated that everyone is not doing it correctly, or alternatively, the one guy who knows the setting is the DM, and he's going to be throwing all these references and then getting annoyed that no one picks up on the references. Does any of any characters similar to harpies or bird people? Let me think. So I think in 5th edition there's like a bird race. Go to the house. Okay, sure, we'll go to the house. Yeah, I think there is a like a race called like Akarokra. Oh my gosh, you Boba, my dolls, my darlings, my darlings! Oh, thank you, my darlings are safe at last and happy to be home. As a token of my heartfelt appreciation, let me introduce you to my special attraction. He just unzips his pants. Yeah, I think the Akarokra are more kind of like, they're more like bird furries, I think, rather than like harpy ladies. Like, what's the special attraction? Oh, it's over here. Chamber o' Fun. Well, I do like a bit of fun. Gotta go, Howard. Thanks for the stream. So you guys say, of course, Ignis, have a wonderful night. Thank you for being here, and take care. Oh, is this a little time trial? Yeah, let's do this. Why not? The noise that Klonoa makes when he's getting pushed around by those tornadoes, he kind of goes, Nin. He kind of sounds like Shikanoko. You know, from the anime, Shikanoko noko noko kosh tan tan. Shikanoko noko noko kosh tan tan. Shikanoko noko noko kosh tan tan. That anime is my favorite thing this season itself. Okay. Oh my god, the gold armor guys look so good. They look like Sir Kibble from Kirby, and he's amazing. I don't want a time trial, I don't care. I want to look at the cool armor. Why does that say, you take care? Yeah, take care, Ignis. Take care. But yeah, as far as like bird ladies go, though, I'm trying to think if there's an equivalent of that. I know there is a. It's not really the same. In Pathfinder, there's a race called Deflane, I think they are. But they're not really bird people. They're kind of more just like fairies with like wings made out of wood. So it's not quite the same. Yeah, I actually can't think of one now I think about it, huh? The nice thing is, though, is the great thing about role-playing games, like different role-playing games, is you can always homebrew things. If it doesn't exist, just make it up. Wait, can we not reach that from here? Oh, there we go. I can't cut basically bird furries, arms, legs, almost. Okay, yeah. Which, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's not quite the same as harpies. There is a monster called a harpy in Pathfinder, but it's very different. It's basically just a... Oh, whoops. It's basically just a giant bird with a lady's head. Very different vibe. Oh, I see. So if we bonk our head, then we just immediately lose the momentum. Got it. Been a while to get the gems there, but we've not been bothering so far, but yeah. Hey, we did it! We beat the Chamber o' Fun. And we got achievement for it as well. That was a neat little distraction. Go to the lighthouse. Okay. What do you have to say, Mr. Creepy Camel Man? Oh dear, what to do? I never thought anyone would clear that challenge. Very well, I'll give you something very special. It's a record to commemorate your victory. Come down and enjoy it in my concert hall anytime you feel like it. Sounds kind of suspect, dude, I'm not gonna lie. Is this just the... Okay, yeah, we just unlocked the audio, the sound test, I guess. Neat. A Kenku of formerly humans that tried to mess up the Raven Queen's plans to ascend to godhood, and their entire bloodlines got mutated to wingless crow humanoids. Also, they're unable to speak unless they use sentences and words other people have used, like parrots. Huh. To be fair, I think a mythological harpy is more similar to a bird with like a woman's head or something. I think you're correct, yeah, I think that is where they're based off of. But, you know, we all know that a harpy lady is just far better. What a break! The arena's nowhere to be seen. Okay, now for the fake ring and the element. And the boss time. Animate. it's a Vulcan guard bot. They're basically a gimmick race, and therefore their fun lose their fun after the second or third time you use them. Yeah, there are some races that is the case. You know my favourite examples of that? Okay, so I've said before, I'm not a big Star Wars fan. You know, if you like it, great. I don't really personally see the huge appeal of it, but that's fine. Not everything is for everyone. However, a lot of my group that I used to do my role-playing games with, they were quite big into Star Wars. So we a couple times played the Star Wars role-playing game, which is basically kind of like, it's very similar to 3rd edition D&D, the one we played, in terms of like how the general rules work. Obviously it's got all the Star Wars stuff in it. But if you want a great example of a gimmick race where the joke wears off very, very quickly, Wookiees. Wookiees in Star Wars are the gimmick race for whom the joke wears off almost immediately. Because the entire joke is, haha, they can't speak English. They can only growl. And that's, very funny for 5 minutes or so. But it gets very tiresome. I knew you'd say rookies. I'm sure there are other ones in that setting, but we had a player who loved playing rookies, and it wore very thin. I'll just say that. There was another player in our group that was playing. I hadn't heard of this race. I'm guessing they're probably part of the expanded universe or something. I want to say they were called Herglix. They were like whale guys? Like killer whale guys, I should say. Oh, and we just beat the boss, by the way. I just know it's called Mobile Tank Biscarsh. Is that a Gundam reference? That has to be. Why else would you call it Mobile Tank? Yeah, these Herglix guys, they had some... I don't know if it was the way the player was playing them, or if it's just part of their lore. But they were obsessed with gambling for some reason. It was really weird. And it's one of those kind of one-note gimmicks that doesn't really carry a whole character. This fight was all I needed from you, really. She's got the evil ring, you can tell because it's red. Thanks to you, I have everything that I need. What, a ring? Fake ring! What are you up to, Leorina? What am I up to? Isn't it obvious? Oh no, she rang the bell! That's what we're trying to do! But this is bad somehow, I guess. Wait. Doesn't this make us allies? Shouldn't we be working together? Now she's got the orb! Yeah, but why? Genuinely, why? What the? Ah, there go the reactors. Wait, didn't we just stop the reactors from blowing up? An inevitable outcome, given our haste. Who cares? Volk was destroying itself anyway. Marina, give the element back! Go home and rest assured, little one. I will save your precious world. Why are we not working together, Irina? We are meant to be friends. If you want to save the world, we're down for that. You could just ask, we'll team up. We're gonna go after the arena. No, this isn't right. We have to shut down the reactors. Great time to grow a conscience. Noah. I guess. Let's do it. I'm pretty sure we just did shut down the reactor. How did they get turned back on again? Magic, really. I mean, to mitigate that, you could just be in Shriwook, the official Wookiee language, I just say to go attack the starship. Yeah, it's... There is a mitigating way of doing it, for sure. Unfortunately, our player was not interested in that. In fact, our player also decided that their character wasn't even going to learn to communicate any other way. So we had... Literally, I don't think our Wookiee player even spoke whatever the version of Common is in the setting. I think Galactic Basic, I think is what they call it. So we literally had to just play the game of telephone with the one player member that spoke Wookiee. You play a Jawa, and instantly either punting you in character or as a GM spawning you 200 foot in the air, directly on a Sarlacc. I like that Enzo, thank you for the follow, welcome in, welcome. And rather a pie full of Gungans and a single Jawa. I can see that, yeah. Hey Jack! Just see the actors, I hear meltdowns are good for you. It's a good spell in FF8. Also, I just noticed that we have, this is a different stage. This has a new set of dolls to collect. But is this not the first stage again? Maybe not. Look, it looked like it was in the same spot, but I don't know if this is the same map or not. No. Okay, this is definitely different. I'm guessing the other stage will appear after we clear it, because otherwise you'd get permanently locked out of it. Which would be a bit of a weird design choice to do for a series that's previously never done that. We also had, when it comes to Star Wars games as well, we had the other big problem with the Star Wars game, which is the Jedi problem. If you've never encountered the Jedi problem before, I'm happy for you. The Jedi problem is the problem that basically states that if you're playing a Star Wars game, you as a group need to decide early on whether or not you're going to be Jedi or not. Because it only works if either everyone is a Jedi or nobody is a Jedi. If you don't have that, very quickly you will find, it's not even a thing of like philosophy or anything like that, just power levels. The Jedi are just so much more powerful than anyone else in the game, that if you only have some players as Jedi, the people that aren't Jedi are going to be so, like, underpowered by comparison, it's hilarious. But also there's a ton of aliens that speak in their native tongues, many that can also speak basic English. Yeah, exactly. Was that my father Raven earlier? What did you design for this game? Star Wars Galaxy's Jedi problem. Yes, exactly. There's other games that have that problem. But I always think of it as the Jedi problem because it's the easiest way to explain it. There is a system I own that I've only dabbled with called Cthulhu Tech. Honestly, not a very good game. I wouldn't really recommend it. Basically, it's Call of Cthulhu, except it's sci-fi. And when I say it's sci-fi, it's not only sci-fi, it also rips off a lot of other sci-fi things. Literally, it has Evas in it. Like, you know, like the giant Evas from Evangelion, the living mechs? Yeah, those exist in Cthulhu Tech. They call them Engels. They're not even trying to pretend they're not like Evas. Oh, it's a tag again, I think. Or was that a different one? Still alive? A really bad feeling about this. Run! Yeah, that game has the Jedi problem to the nth degree, because in that game, not only do you have the issue of, so there's a few issues with it. You have, okay. Alright, don't slow down, got it. So in that game, you have the issue of mech pilots being an issue, because the game has a full, like, mecha war game mini-game built into it if you want to play that. So, like, it's dang it. It's an entirely valid way to play that game as basically a mecha game if you want to do so. Which involves, you know, the Engels and the mechs. But then on top of that, you also have spellcasting. Like, if you have pilots that are spellcasters, that can horrifically, that can horrifically unbalance things. If you have characters that are psychics, that can unbalance things. But if you want to just shatter any semblance of balance the game has into tiny, tiny pieces, allow me to... Freaking hell. Allow me to introduce you to the Jaegers. So the Jaegers are basically psychic werewolves that don't so much as... Oh my gosh! Okay, I have to pay a bit more attention, clearly. They basically transform into these eldritch abominations. Thank you for the pity life game, I appreciate it. They turn these eldritch abominations and become like combat gods, right? And when I say they become combat gods, one thing you need to know about Cthulhu Tech is how it handles hit points, right? So for most creatures, like humans or like regular aliens, they use what's called the vitality scale. You know, 1 point of vitality damage is 1 point of vitality health. Okay, we got the guy, it's fine. Easy enough to understand. However, in the mechs use what's called integrity scale, which is the same for the angles. The angles also use integrity scale. Why is that one shot so hard to make? Integrity scale does actually scale with vitality scale. That is to say, you can have conflicts where some characters are using integrity and some are using vitality. 1 point of integrity damage is equal to 50 points of vitality damage. And similarly, if you want to damage an integrity scale creature using vitality scale weaponry, it needs to do 50 points of vitality damage to do 1 point of integrity damage. You may have guessed where I'm going with this. Jaegers use integrity scale, despite the fact they're only about like 8 feet tall, like they're comparable to a human in like actual size. They have 50 times the toughness, 50 times the damage. So either all Jaeger or no Jaeger, or maybe put a Jaeger with some mechs. Or just don't play Cthulhu Tech, it's not very good, honestly. You are not missing anything by not playing Cthulhu Tech, I can promise you that. It's also very, like, just grimdark, edgy for the sake of it, you know? Like, I mean, your mileage may vary on that, but in the, like, between each of the chapters, there's like a little story blurb relating to the subject at hand, and it's all very... How do I put this? Well, again, I can't think of a more eloquent way than just edgy for the sake of being edgy, but it kind of has this undercurrent of, like, trying too hard to come across as really badass and kind of failing. The exactly part like giant mech. Exactly, yeah, like play a system designed specifically for mechs. That's the better way to do it. I've not played it myself, but I've heard a lot of good things about the system called Lancer. I know nothing about it at all. I've never played it, never read the books. But everyone I've spoken to that has played it has had nothing but good things to say about it. I'm very paranoid now about where the doll parts might be on this stage. I feel like we've gone a while without seeing any. How are you again? Mute. I feel like I'm missing some of the... I feel like I've missed a guy so far. Could be wrong. Hoping I'm wrong. But I feel like I've probably missed at least one part so far. Let's find out. Okay, we're good. We have not missed a part. That was our fourth one, we're good. There's the one! There's what I was thinking of. That one we have to make sure we don't overshoot. Then I can do everything. They can do robotics, melee, crowd control, combat, ranged combat, force, persuasion for making people do what they want. Yeah, they just can do everything. I think the idea, and I don't know, I could be wrong on this. I think the idea is that they assumed players would keep themselves in check by virtue of the limiting factor of the Jedi being, yeah, but you've got a code of conduct. That doesn't work unless you hard enforce that code of conduct. Like, you've got to do it like Paladin style, you know? Like, you do one thing wrong, you're out. You accidentally do something a bit too mean, no. Lose all your class features. Now you are just guy with sword. You're just worse fighter. It's down here, this is the bomb. It's Let's go, first try. Is he gonna burst through the wall? You know, we're not gonna stick around to find out. You're free in int base, you get more skill points than I need as a dog, because you get stupid number skill points for like 7 plus int? Jeez. Now don't get me wrong, my least favourite part of playing a martial character is the lack of skill points. But you know what, that's fine, it's a team game. I haven't got to be good at everything. That's what the rest of the party is there for. That's part of why I don't like 5th edition. Because 5th edition makes everyone pretty decent at any skills that they're proficient in. And it's just like, well, what's the skill monkey doing at that point? Like, I know rogues do get some other benefits that other classes just don't get. Bam! He's jumping. Got him. You're going to be a force user, have it be something that you level up in progress towards rather than starting out as one. Yeah, exactly, that'd be another good way of doing it. Yeah, have the Jedi start out a bit crap. You know, give it the old wizard treatment. You know, D&D wizards, you start really bad. Like, at level 1 as a wizard, you have like 6 hit points and maybe like 3 spells per day if you're lucky. Apart from your cantrips, which are just worse than a dagger in most situations. Oh no. Wait, did they do the thing? Oh, okay, no, never mind. I thought they were going to do the thing there when they crashed into each other and then they were just like safe, in the safe, negative space there. How's he going to get out of this one? Oh, he just, okay, fair enough, just climbs up. Fair enough. I guess that does the job. Hit the lever time, Klonoa? There we go. Hit the lever. We did it! Looks like we barely made it in time. That was too close for comfort. Did you notice no one bothered to come and shut it down? These idiots only thinking about fighting and nothing else. Oh, I thought he has the same problem. Do not... Okay, I was going to say I'm going to start with 40k. I don't like 40k, I'll be the first to say it. I think the setting is extraordinarily dumb. And don't get me wrong, if you like it, acknowledging it's dumb, that's great. The thing that I don't like about 40k is there's a lot of people that are into the 40k fandom really seriously, that take it very seriously, and kind of get really offended if you imply that it's even slightly stupid. Sir, you are defending a setting that has a group called Space Wolves that are called so because they are just space Vikings that literally ride giant wolves. If you don't think there's something a bit silly going on, I don't know what to say to you. All they do is play enjoyment, while they only fight in Volk. And you think about it, they're all kind of strange. It's like them 40k guys. But a priestess power is necessary for the ring to function, so how did the arena... the plot thickens. Ironically, most Jedi don't even start out with a lightsaber, so they have to build themselves. True, yeah. Although I think there are ways in the game we played, I think there were rules that kind of got you one off the bat, I think. Because you can do like pre-game crafting and such, and we didn't start like level 1 necessarily. Back to Baguji! The arena. I thought only a priestess could wield the ring. We may have underestimated her. Why aren't we working with her? We better hurry to the next element. Hold your horses. The Bell of Indecision lies in Mirror Mirror, where strangers are not welcome. Even the arena will be hard-pressed to get near it. Then how do you suppose we get there? Mirror borders the Lake of Seclusion, where an ancient ark rests. It's said that this ark once traveled not only to Mirror, but all around the world. Perhaps you can use the ark to get across the Lake of Seclusion. You get on the boat. That is, if the ark still works. Ark had travelled around the world. Once, when the world was in harmony, people moved freely between the kingdoms. You kidding me? I don't believe it, that seems impossible. Like, we've been doing that this entire journey so far. Yes, well, the kingdoms are so isolated now. Why don't we just go? No use standing here and talking. Alright. After all, I can't let the arena save the world. Huh? What do you mean? We are going to save the world. That doesn't seem quite right. Ah, whatever. You could just save the world together. You know, it's not like anyone's gonna be like upset if we're not the ones that do it. Dream Traveler. Your future remains veiled to me. Mysterious. One of the trials a Space Wolf goes through while being altered into a Space Marine is being sent on a spiritual vision where they see visions of hot wolf ladies, and if they get physically aroused, they're executed. And for some reason, people think this setting is supposed to be taken seriously. I don't even know if you're doing a bit Zen or taking it out of context, but I could entirely believe it. That was really funny. Oh, it looks pretty run down. So that's the arc, huh? Got 3 engines and all. Alright, let's give it a try. Seriously not making this shit up. I know, I genuinely do believe you. I do believe you. That's the funny part. I didn't die for getting aroused by furries. Yeah, I mean... yeah, imagine. Anyway, hey, there's a giant snake guy here. Let's feed him. Oh, dang it. There we go. Yeah, it made me laugh a lot as well with, there was this big drama. I want to say that a year ago. I'm not very well versed in it, I'll be entirely honest. But I know there was this big drama where a bunch of 40k nerds were getting really bent out of shape because, from what I gather, now I may not have all the facts of this statement correct, maybe I'm wrong on this, but from what I understand, a bunch of 40k nerds were getting bent out of shape because they added females to the setting. Now I'm taking that a bit out of context. From what I understand, there was like a group in... Why'd I do that? A group in the 40k setting, I don't know what they were called, like Justicars or something. I could be getting the name completely wrong. And in one of the new 40k books, they added a female one, and so everyone got bent out of shape about it, saying, "Oh, you can't have women be Justicars because in the books they are only ever referred to as brothers." Well, maybe we could change that. Or maybe it's one of those things where it's a gendered term being used in a way that isn't accurate. For example, you know, the word guys. I the word guys as being gendered at all. Guys is just a general term for a group of people. I don't think anyone has used that. Okay, how does this work? Oh. Oh, you charge them. And then they break it. I see. Like, I don't think I've ever used guys specifically with the intent on using it to refer to specifically a group of boys, you know. It's like chat, you know. Chat is non-gendered. I guess in some regard, chat has kind of become the modern day equivalent of guys in that regard. You know, at least with streaming. To be the same for brothers, same cause as bros. Exactly, yeah. You can have bros that aren't male. There's a problem with the gene seed where sometimes they mutate to humanoid wolf hybrids and they use this trust if the taint is seeped into inches of blood. Same thing with dude. Exactly, yeah, exactly. Or my dudes, you know. I love saying my dudes. And I say it to all kinds of everyone. But here's the thing that I find really funny, right? Let's say they're right. You know, let's take the complaints at face value and say they're correct. Let's say they are correct that these group of people have always historically been male. Would it be a bad thing if that changed? That's my question. Can we pick you up after we throw you? No, we cannot. Okay, how do we get this egg? Wait, what if we charge it? Does it land if we charge it? Oh wait, we do this! Aha! There we go! Okay, we've got the idea, because it comes back to us. But yeah, it's just like, maybe we could change it. Would it really hurt if we had, you know... I know 40k is like a cartoonishly, moronically evil, grimdark setting, but would it really hurt if there were women involved, just saying? I heard a story, genuine story, you know, most sane 40k player coming up right here. I have heard stories of players that sat down at Warhammer tournaments, right? They've put in all their units on the field. Now, you know, obviously in Warhammer you're allowed to model your units with a lot of creative freedom, you know, and so on and so forth. I have heard stories of players at tournaments whose opponents refused to play against them because they made some of their models female. Good lord, how thin-skinned and weird about women do you have to be to look at your opponent who has put a woman's head on an Imperial Guardsman body and go, no, I'm not going to play with you because you're breaking the canon. I'm sure that's what they're really concerned about, right? It's definitely the canon. It's not that they're weird about women or anything like that. Okay, what do we do here? Oh wait, we got a key. There was a door back there, wasn't there? Just Custodes. Custodes, that was it. Custodes, thank you. Basically, the Emperor's Royal Guard, genetically bred and altered by him into almost robot-minded souls. There's no reason for them not to be female. Yeah, well there you go. Exactly. What's the big deal? And even if they had a point, wouldn't that make for a cool plot point? Like, if you had a group of these people that all had this one characteristic, you know, maybe you have got a group of soldiers that are all male, or heck, let's do it the other way, you know, let's be equal on both sides. Maybe you had like a group of Amazon type warriors that are all women. Wouldn't that make for an interesting plot point to suddenly start having, you know, male Amazons or female whatevers? Like, you haven't got to keep the status quo because the law says so. One of my favourite examples of that actually is in D&D. So, one of the arguments against alignments in Dungeons & Dragons is regarding the phrasing of it, I should say. In the older bestiaries, so I'm just trying to work out what we do here. Oh, it's that guy, okay, I see what we do here. In the older bestiaries of D&D, a lot of the monstrous races, like, you know, your orcs or whatever, they would use the word always to describe the alignment of the race. So, for example, orcs would be, I think, usually evil. Or succubus, like devils and demons, would be always evil. But they made a note of it that said, bear in mind, while it says these races are always evil, that doesn't mean that exceptions don't happen. And in fact, although I don't know the exact one being talked about here, I've been told that there is a canonical, in Dungeons & Dragons, lawful good succubus paladin. And that's great. I love it. It's a great idea. Because here's the thing, right? If you take characters out of type, or take, you know, a role and put someone in that role that isn't normally in that role, that's how you get good stories, you know? Like, if I write a story about, say, okay, I'm gonna just, hypothetically, let's imagine that, say, there's a story about, warriors, a bunch of barbarian types, perhaps, you know? And they always send off the firstborn of the chief to go and, I don't know, complete some trial, and this trial appeases the god of ultraviolence for another year, or something like that. And the firstborn's always a son, so it's always never been an issue before. And then the priest, the chief has a daughter as their firstborn. Well, that's a story right there, you know? You've now got stories of the priest, I keep saying priest, the chief's daughter now had to prove herself to the guys. The guy's not accepting her. That's a character arc. That is a story right there. Change is not something to be feared. It's good. It gives you interesting stories. Also, I'm very scared I may have missed a guy back there. I'm not gonna lie. They're not space marines. If they were, there'd be a law reason for them to be female. The Emperor made them male only to be unable to breed them and place natural humans. You know what? Yeah, I'll grant you that one. Fair enough. In that case, fair enough. I still say, like, you know, you could make that interesting by adding female space marines, but I ain't gonna argue for that. Frankly, I think that's fair enough. And it's even got a somewhat logical reason behind it. That's something Barbary would draw. If it actually did, it wasn't a plan, it was a good succubus. There you go. There you go. I think we should do something to turn this on first. What are we doing here? Hey, we haven't missed any going. We're fine. We're still good. Oh, it's one of these, of course. Okay. Whatever. We're not too hard at the gems. I don't like that the gems don't change colours, honestly. In this, like in the first game when you had the double bonus on, they would change colours. I guess I have to go down here. Hey, Mika! Taking the example back to Star Wars, I like playing a Jedi. Isn't a Sith, but it's just very rude. Doesn't think twice about killing somebody and tries to charge people for their services because it's different. Exactly, yeah. Play against types. My favourite example of that is the idea of Batman being a paladin. The old phrase comes to mind: lawful good does not mean lawful nice. And see, that's the thing, right, Zordon, with what you said there, that to me, that's a character arc right there. Because, like, yeah, maybe they start off as being quite unpersonable. They just think about the money and whatnot. By the end of it, though, you know, you can have a character develop and grow. Flawed characters are good. I actually had a character who I unfortunately did not get the chance to do anything with at all. The campaign that they were in, we only did like 2 sessions for. And it was in the worst system I've ever played. I've rambled about the system before, but Anima Beyond Fantasy was the name of the system. And in that system, well, I won't ramble about all the mechanics because we'll be here all day. But the character I was playing was a snobby rich girl who was very much full of herself, very much thought that everyone was beneath her. And, you know, she would refer to people as the help, if you know what I mean. And I deliberately made her to be unpleasant because the whole idea was over time, you know, she warms up to the group. She stops being such a bitch, stops being a snob. Unfortunately, we didn't get that far because it didn't happen. You know, the campaign kind of died off very quickly. But flawed characters are fun. The problem comes with when the characters don't evolve or change. But making a character that is flawed with the intention of them being, you know, developing over time, that's great. I love those kind of characters. Okay, we'll throw that one to there, jump on here. Aha, I see, we need to get this one. Okay, we need to get 3 guys to trigger this, so... I think we do this one first? Potentially? Are you in the background? You're in the background. I'm dumb. It didn't matter. There's an all-female human faction, the Adeptus Sororitas, basically joins the enhanced battle month, and yes, the lesbian jokes in the fandom ran rampant. I have heard of those, actually, yeah. And again, I have no problem with that. I do think it would be pretty cool to have... okay. I do think it would be pretty cool to have, like, a male equivalent of them. You know, badass battle monks. That's just me. I like, you know, those kind of things. Having, like, how do we hit that? Wait, I wonder, can we throw into that? Let's find out. I'm wondering if we throw up one of the birds into the yellow guy, will that trigger the effect or not? Let's find out. Science! Okay, no, I just passed through him. Great job, Helm. Wonderful throw. Let's try this again. Wait, that guy's not respawned. That's a problem. Hold on, why is he not respawned? Oh, there he is. Hey, jerk. No, that's a visual of an OCO I have. She's absolutely busted by her powers into emotional state. What's gonna happen when she gets back on her emotions, you know? That makes sense. And the thing is, something like that, you could have like an interesting idea of a character who, you know, characters whose powers into their emotions when they get a handle on their stake. Maybe they just decide that they pack it in. It's not a bad thing to have characters retire if their arc comes to an end. In fact, I'd argue that one of the worst things that story writers can do to characters, and I can't think of any exactly off the top of my head right now, but I'm sure you can all think of plenty of examples, is have a character stick around long after their arc ended. Long after they should have just been allowed to move on and have a happy ending. So wait, if this is the correct way, what's up there? Oh, just gems. Alright, well, I mean, gems are nice, I guess. We should probably also hit the checkpoint while we're here. What happened between Pornref and Avdol? I don't know if I'd quite say that would be what I'm thinking of. Because, like, the fake out with Avdol's death was very silly, admittedly. But I didn't really oversay they were welcome. I'm thinking more in terms of, like... I'm really struggling to think of an example off the top of my head right now, which is annoying. Oh, okay, we have to hit those with these guys. Gotcha. Oh, wait, this is an elevator switch, isn't it? Right, that'll blow up and hit that. I see. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm trying to think about, like, an example of when I could, that's, like, just... character that overstayed their welcome and should have been allowed to retire long ago. I guess, well, heck, okay, I'm not the authority on this subject by any means. As I've said, I'm not big into Star Wars, but Luke Skywalker, perhaps, you know? From what I understand, Luke shows up in the new trilogy and kind of doesn't really need to. Again, I've not actually seen that. Might not be the best example I'm looking for here, but you know what I mean. Hopefully that gives you the idea of what I'm trying to get across. Fun fact, Henry oh gosh, we missed a dude. Hopefully they're just the other way. Henry Cavill plays Custodes, and when he asked his opinion on the film Custodes, he basically said, what would be against my favourite faction getting new units? Based. Absolutely based. Yeah, I just don't see why you'd make a big deal out of it, personally. Here's the thing, right? I understand that there are, like, factions of things, you know, where it will be like, okay, this group has always been X or Y, you know? This group has always been male, or this group has always been female, or this species, or whatever. I get... My question would then become, why is it important to the setting of the story that that is the case? That it remains that way, you know? Why is it important to your story that the group remains exclusively male or female or what have you, you know? Oh gosh, this is a very big loop. I guess we go this way? I'm just very worried we're going to miss something here, actually. We saw this guy up here. Oh! Dang it. No, you're right. I prefer them to not show up than what they did in the sequels and essentially mess this character up. Exactly, yeah. Sometimes just having a character just move on is good enough, you know? And a very little one, but I know the Mechanicus are cool as fuck. Honestly, I've seen some very anime takes on the Mechanicus that are very good. I saw a Tech Priest Miku the other day that was really good. Genuinely fantastic design. Hey, Richu. What if we do this? No, we can't take that guy over, can we? I'm guessing that these platforms will move later. So I'm guessing we just have to go this way for now. I think you guys can hopefully see what I'm saying though when I said during last week's stream that I think the design of the levels is just a little bit less tight in Klonoa 2. It's a little bit more maze-like, a little bit more labyrinthian. Doesn't make it inherently bad, I just think it makes it a bit less, well, again, for lack of a better word, tight. Wait, this is what we were before. We've just backtracked. We didn't accomplish anything. Okay, what if we go this way? Oh, well, that's a dude. Well, you the bomb mouse. As far as Warhammer goes for me, the only parts of Warhammer that I know anything significant about is the orcs. Ah, dang it. And, okay, so I just got stun locked here. Just want to draw your attention to that enemy in the background right now. You guys see that enemy in the background right now that's jumping up and down? I know they're a bit blurry, but, why has it got tits? I'm not crazy, right? They give it nipples. They're clearly not all going around the whole side of the body. There's just two on the front. Why did they do that? Whatever. Why, game? No one asked for this. You could have not done this. It would have been absolutely fine. But yeah, so I know the orcs, and I know the, I also know the, Tau. Okay, that was our fourth dude. Is this a death pit? Let's find out. Okay, yes it is. Alright, so we must have missed something then. What did we miss along here? Oh, we get the key here, right, okay. That's what we need to come down here for. We get the key and then we backtrack. I call my favourite because orcs, because them's the best and crop the rest. One of the things I heard about orcs, that apparently, like, I know people that are, like, more well-versed in 40k than I am. I stumbled upon this knowledge online, and apparently it's quite obscure. Apparently orcs in 40k used to have gender, and it got retconned out of their lore. From what I understand, at one point in the 40k lore, it was stated that orcs would kind of be born genderless, or I guess sexless, and would just develop one gender at a certain age, and they could spontaneously change genders according to what the boys needed. And then at some point they decided, no, that's too dumb, we'll make them space fungus instead. Sure, why not? I think they're just cowards, they just didn't want to draw orc boobs. That's all it was, they're just too cowardly. Well, we've been here, haven't we? Have we been here? Or is it just a similar looking area? Okay, I think it's just a similar looking area, right? Pokey, something off a bit. Yeah, sure, bro, have at it. Fellas, is it gay to smash your bro if you turn into a girl? Actually, there's a fantastic... So, again, I don't know 40k, right? I know very little about 40k. But there's this one channel I stumbled upon. I could not tell you how I stumbled upon it. I think it's called String Storm. Now, they do a lot of 40k stuff, and I'll be honest with you, I care about basically, like, hardly any of it. But one thing they did do was this little, like, goofy series involving the Warhammer 40k factions having an idol competition. And it was hilarious, it was really funny, and the songs were actually pretty good. But what's really funny is, so, for the uninitiated, the orcs in 40k are psychic. And I don't mean that out of context. Literally, the orcs in 40k have like this psychic power where if they believe in something strong enough, it becomes true. This is just saying that, like, the Imperium will find orc weaponry at the end of a battlefield, and they'll examine it, and they'll be like, how does this work? This gun doesn't even have a proper barrel. The magazine doesn't feed you anything. Like, by all rights, this doesn't do anything. The warg effect, exactly, Post, exactly, the wah! So, in the 40k, so in the orc idol a bit, it starts off with the orcs like okay, we need a proper idol. So they get one of the boys and they dress him up. They smear makeup on his face, and like shove a couple of oranges down his shirt. And the orc boss is like, yeah, he's kind of there, he's missing something. And they just put a wig on him, like a big twin tail wig, and then there's just like a squeaky pop sound effect, and he just goes from being orc boy in drag to just immediately just being like orc waifu. It's so funny. It's so funny. Yeah, the channel's called String Storm, and the exact video is called like question marks debut, because they're all named like so and so's debut. They're all very good though. Even as someone that knows basically nothing about 40k, you can definitely go into them without knowing anything and still enjoy them. Oh right, yeah, this takes a while to. Right, the elevator locks itself. Can we squeeze through this gap? We can, but we then lose our dude. We do it without jumping. Yeah, without double jumping on. Maybe that soldier's fighting the orcs, run out of ammo. Oh yeah, they just go bang! And the orc falls over and dies because he thinks it's fully loaded. And so the Imperial Guards just all start poking their heads out and going bang, 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 ta-ta-ta-ta. The orcs start falling like flies. And then suddenly you've got a bunch of orcs running towards them, unaffected. They point towards them going bang, the orcs don't care. Fire again, bang, the orcs don't care. And as they get closer, they find out why. Because the orcs that are all huddled together are all chanting to themselves. I'm a tank, 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 I'm a tank. Anyway, we did the thing. We got the arc working again, hopefully. Hey, check it out. This game has one more functioning airship than Final Fantasy 16. What a concept. Imagine airships in Final Fantasy 16. Why is this magazine full of loose bolts and teeth? Actually, I tell you, this isn't an airship. It's a regular ship. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, the Orcs War is honestly, like, very funny and one of my favourite things of 40k because it's so goofy. There's the colour bleed saying, oh yeah, like the red ones go faster, and because they believe in it, they actually do, by like 1 inch on the board. Like Mountains of Mirror Mirror. Obligatory snow level. It's pretty chilly out here. I think a city lies up ahead of us, but the road is completely covered in snow. I thought something like this would happen. Ta-da! This ought to work. Did you steal that from the theme park? That's the rental board from Joya. You stole that, didn't you? Hop car. Oh goddess Claire, please forgive us our sins. Stop being a prude. Come on, let's go. Lola, why are you friends with him? Sounds good to me. Well, it's like Aladdin says, you're only in trouble if you get caught. You paint orcs purple and become invisible because purple is the sneaky colour. That is really good. Alright, back on the snowboard, which, again, I don't mind this, it's just auto-scroller. It doesn't control significantly better or worse than regular Klonoa gameplay. Wait. There's vocals. I was not expecting vocals in a Klonoa track. I'm just kind of stunned by the vocals here. I mean, they're all just gibberish, but... Go away, because the rank ones go faster! Now here's the question. Is that a Gundam reference? Oh, it's F-Zero now, let's go. Heck yeah. What's the F-Zero pipe level? I can't remember what it's called now. Not Mute City. Mute City's only on the outside of the track, right? I think. Oh, there's a dude. Dude spotted. A quiet dude. I wonder, is it a Gundam references, do you think? I genuinely don't know what came first. Orcs thinking that everyone's got, oh my god, he's got a hat! Damn, I love them. I'm sorry, all it takes for me to immediately fall in love with a moo is to give them a hat. I'm very easily pleased, what can I say? Yeah, I wonder what predates which, whether Char's Zaku going faster came first, or whether the orcs painting their stuff red goes first. I somewhat suspect it's Char's Zaku, but you never know. Oh, that was a sneaky one. Had to hold back on that jump to not to hit the first one. Oh my god, these snowmen are great. Heck. Why is everything in Klonoa adorable? Anko, you're literally putting that, but the hat is new and everyone be happy. True! I will buy as many Moo plushies as Namco wants to make. Give each one a new hat. I will buy them all. I will have a complete collection. And I will be happy. See, this is why Evil Twin Keyskill's alt art is worse, because you remove the hat. You gotta add the hat, you see. Add hat, great. Remove hat, sad. So I never pointed it out actually, but it's very funny that Klonoa does actually have Pac-Man on his hat. Namco really do love milking the one mascot they have, I guess. Although they should have two! Klonoa! Bring Klonoa back! Klonoa for... Well, I was going to say for Smash, but Smash doesn't do any more characters now, so... Oh, okay, we'll just roll that. Can't find a Moo because you've got to put a picture in this one. Oh, okay. It is Moo Zordon. There's no N on the end. M-O-O. Yeah, literally just like the cow noise, but yeah, I don't think there's a plushie of them. Yeah, I'd be surprised if there was. There we go, got the dude. Oh, that's okay, I wasn't sure if you typoed it or if it was just, if you were searching for Moon, then obviously you wouldn't find it. Yeah, all good. I recently discovered that my phone has some of the most bizarre autocorrects I've ever seen. I can't remember what it was. There was... Someone was talking to me about somewhere in, it was an American location. I forget what it was. I think it was Connecticut. That was it. Somehow in one of my servers, Connecticut came up in conversation. My phone does not believe Connecticut exists. If I type Connecticut in my phone, it autocorrects it to connection. I don't know why. It's like, this is the end. There's a bell of indecision. Huh? Ain't it around here somewhere? Don't see the bell anywhere. I should have stopped to ask in the town. Huh? Okay. What do you make of that? Check this out! Never recall seeing that there before. Well, we'll probably find someone there. Let's go check it out. It's funny, this game is definitely going to be a bit longer than the first game. I think we'll... How are we doing on... You know what, I want to check something. I'm curious how... I want to check to see how long this game is. Because I feel like we may be at the halfway point. Let me just... Bear with me a second, because I've played through this game before. But I just want to see how many levels there are. Okay, there's 24 levels. How many have we gone through? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh wow, we're not even halfway through. That's wonderful though. That's genuinely great. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking, right? What we'll do is we'll do one more level, which I suspect this may be a boss level because that seems to be the pattern so far. And I think we might end things a little early. just so that we can have a nice split for the levels. Because if we're not even halfway through yet, then we've probably got like another 3 hours to go. And I'd much rather end a little early tonight and have a little bit of a shorter stream this next week than go like our regular time tonight and end up going like very, very short next week, if that makes sense. Yeah, so I think we'll do that. What is this? Is it a maze? I don't like lost it here for sure. Excuse me, ma'am. We're looking for the Bell of Indecision. Can you tell us where it is? The bell? Sorry, we never venture outside. After all, we can bask in memories right here. Memories? Just as art is a reflection of the soul, these mirrors are reflections of our past. Why leave if you can keep reliving bygone days? What a bunch of old fogey stuff! Memories. No way around it, let's keep pushing ahead. Wonder if Hololight drew from that information about business design? Maybe. I think this one was actually a bit of a lengthy one as well, so I think, yeah, we'll make this our last one. And then that way we can have 2 streams of Klonoa 2 that will hopefully both be about the same length. Hopefully. If, you know, next week ones end up being a bit longer or a bit shorter, that's also fine, I think. This is a very, interesting aesthetic we've got going on here. Upside down move! Yeah, I remember, okay, I do remember oh, that's spikes! Okay, I'll be honest, I genuinely thought they were in the foreground. I didn't think we were gonna get hit by those. That's fine. Very, very trippy architecture here, though. Can we go in that door? Is that what we meant to... Aha! Aha! Topsy-turvy level, gotcha. Now we can get them without hitting spikes. And this is upside down. So we've got to go back. Can we hit that from here? Oh, we can just hit this. There we go. I like how the diamonds don't actually reorient themselves for you, so they're like upside down. You need to collect them. Neat little touch. Okay, so we just go in the door here. And then that just inverts us. I do like a good inverting gravity mechanic. There's a lot you can do with that in terms of like level design, I think. Let me grab you. I guess you don't make yourself vulnerable because we're not nearby. Still no dudes though. We haven't got any more of those puppet pieces yet. Aha, okay. We'll throw you down here, run past, and then you'll blow up the switch. Easy peasy. I feel like something about this mirror... I don't know, I feel like it's trying to show me something in the foreground. But there's nothing there that I can see. Maybe later it comes up to play. Oh. Good to know. They're like inverted controls on flight simulators though. True, I'm really bad at flight sims. It's funny, no matter how I adjust the controls on flight sims, it always feels wrong to me somehow. Like, neither inverted controls nor regular controls feels right to me somehow. It was like, oh, we missed it, thank you Zan, I appreciate it, on the last screen. Thank you, I will go and have a look. Yeah, appreciate you guys calling me out. If I miss a dude, I appreciate the heads up. Oh yeah, right down there. Aha. I like how we just agreed these are just dudes. We don't know what they're called, we don't care what they're called, they're just dudes. There's also a door here, let's try the door. Oh, well there's a dude right above us. Aha, so the symbols match. I don't think we can brute force our way through these guys, but I'm guessing there might be a way we can bring a Either bring a guy or spawn it. Oh. Okay, just brings us to the side. Okay, I think I see what we have to do for this puzzle. I think we've got to jump over the moon, grab the crystal dude. We've got to jump over the crystal dude, grab at the moon, hit this, and there we go. Again, it's such a simple mechanic, but it's so clever the way they layer them into each other. Egg. We need something to break the egg. Is he over here? Oh, dang it. Shoot. How do we do it now? There we go. Ah! Well, I guess that mirror does serve some purpose. It shows us that guy's there. Egg. Hey! That's the fourth dude. That's fine, we've seen the third dude. The third dude must be the one in the previous room. With the big guys. Can we smuggle... Ah, we need to put this guy over here. Or use this guy over here on. Nice. But now what do we do here? Is this all this room exists for? Just some gems? Feels strange. Can't smuggle you back, can we? Not through this door. Temperature was Ed from Goodberg always said, I'm a dude, he's a dude, she's a dude, we're all dudes, everyone's a dude. New Yu-Gi-Oh! Archetype dude. All monsters on the field become dudes. Okay. I think if we can... Slightly confused, I feel like I'm missing something here. We can take you over here to get into this... Wait, we can take you into this room. There we go. Alright, and we presumably need to do it to get to that door on the right. Frank. Speaking of new Yu-Gi-Oh! Archetypes, that new Malice archetype, I am very interested in that one. I'll admit I've basically read nothing on the cards, but the artwork and the theming is fantastic. Wait, no, this is just here. Hold on. Where do we go? Oh, this guy's... Right, I see what we gotta do. This guy's blocking a door. The guy in the middle, the spiky guy, he's blocking the door. So we smuggle in that guy. Yeah, in terms of actual theming, the idea of, like, combining, well, what would you call it? How do we... Can we attack upwards if we jump here? We might be able to take damage here, let's find out. Oh, it does damage, neat. Yeah, I think about, like, Alice in Wonderland with, like, malware. There's, like, some Cosmo-inspired stuff, and I'm here for it. I love the theming on Cosmo. Ha! Fifth dude acquired. It's funny, I remember getting stuck on this level a lot more the first time I played it through. I think it was that door there. I think I just did not realise that guy was in front of a door for the longest time. Is this there? Ah, it's that block up there, okay. I think we want that block on. Okay, we can go for the other door. Which I just literally put up briefly archetype. I need to give my readers some because I am very interested in the cards. Just purely from the theming and aesthetic alone. Okay. I think I may have been wrong. Wait, hold on. I think I see what we need to do. I think we need to hit this. Go back. And then I think we need to grab you, go through this, drop you here, run back, go here, grab you, get through here first, so we can end with this guy in hand. Then we can, we just charge him on this, go through the door, go back to the other door, and he's fully charged. then we can just... There we go. And 10-person Discord, so just scroll up after. Yeah, thank you, I will do it. I'll give them a look, but here's the thing. I know if I read them, I'm too stupid to figure out what they actually do. Like, I can read what the card does, but I can't work out by reading it how to use the card. It's like Cyrus used to say, I know how to use Power Bond, but I don't know how to play Power Bond. That's the problem I have when new cards come out. I am like extremely bad at evaluating cards in a vacuum. I mean, I'm extremely bad at evaluating cards in general, but there's a lot of cards I've looked at and gone, oh, this could be pretty good in such and such a thing. And then I'll say to someone, they'll be like, hell no, this card is terrible. I'm like, oh, okay then. I'm not being banished and get effects for their stuff being banished. Ah, I see. So it's a shifter deck, got it. Shifter and Macrocosmos, my favourite. Which means that people will probably hate this deck purely because of that. Whoops. Oh, dang it, we have to do the whole puzzle again. That's mildly annoying. Yes, actually. See, now my gears are wiring. Now I'm thinking, can we find a way to run this in Kashtira? Probably not, because Kashtira's a lot of banishing face down, but... And we don't have a Rise Heart in the TCG anymore. Which... I still stand by he could come back. I am still of that opinion. I know it's like the worst opinion to have. Oh, dang it. I know like everyone hates the fact that that everyone hates a Rise Heart and like liking a Rise Heart is apparently a bad take, but I still stand by it. You want to kill Kashtira, kill Fenrir. That is the bigger problem card. It's not even close. Because the thing is, the only cards that made a Rise Heart a problem, or the only decks I should say, are Kashtira. Oh, the thing stays gone. Oh, that's handy. Never mind then. Thanks for the pity life game, I appreciate it. Right, so what do we do here? We can jet up here. Where do we actually go? We don't want to drop down or we will die. Is there another door here we can go through? That's just a door we came through. And that's the objective. Is the objective just to take one of these guys back with us? Oh, never mind, it's a completely different door, okay. I guess I just have no spatial awareness. I thought genuinely that was the door we entered through. Oops, oh dang it. I've got to say, I do appreciate how genuinely challenging it is if you do want to optimize the gem output you get from those guys. It's something that I think elevates Klonoa from being a very easy game to something that is hard if you want to challenge yourself with it, which I think is great. I think having that sort of, whatchamacallit, having that sort of, option is great. Hit me if you want, but Baron is fine and a fair card. The problem starts when you can bring out Baron and Baron. I will push back slightly. So I agree with you in theory that I think Borlog is fairer than Baron because Borlog is a negate that you can disrupt. Like if you Veiler the Borlog, he doesn't get to a monster and he doesn't get any counters. And so therefore he's got no negates. That does in theory make him fairer. I think the problem with Baron and Borlog is not about the individual cards themselves, and it's more just about the fact that they just become the target end board for so many decks. Like, any deck that can fart out 10s just makes Baron, you know? It's also why I think Apo, genuinely, I don't think Apo is a problem card per se, but I think we would be better off without Apo because so many decks just make their end board Apo and something else pass, you know? a lengthy level. That's the other thing, like, levels are definitely a lot longer in this game compared to the first game, which is not a bad thing by any means. Ah. Oh. Ah. This is the crystal guy, that's the lightning guy. Let's do the lightning guy. Okay, never mind, we can't do the lightning guy. There's a boulder in the way. Can we do... Wait. Oh, I see. This contains a mouse. Yeah! Okay, there's a mouse here. We can bring that back to use to block the boulder for the lightning guy. I just chill for a bit while it does its thing. I don't think Klonoa's model was designed to go up and down very quickly. He's not even touching the ground. Right, lightning guy. I'm assuming this will be used to break something in the yellow guy's room. Yes! There we go. And then we can grab the yellow guy. What do we need yellow guy for? I'm guessing something here. Is there a crystal here? Blue crystal. Okay, I need to charge it to blue level. I'm guessing is true? I actually forget. I've just had a memory flashback from the first time I played this. You've got to make sure you don't leave the room. Huh. Okay. Yeah. We've got to bring you to the yellow guy. Yeah, if you leave the room while the yellow guy is traveling towards you, you actually can leave him behind. Throw you down there, grab the yellow guy, down some yellow guy, there we go. And then we'll bring the yellow guy to the blue guy. And that'll get us fully charged. I have no idea what's going on with that weird structure in the background. That's that, what's the word I'm looking for here? Not structure. Sculpture. That, like, moon one. I kind of like it. It's kind of cool. Look, another mirror. We're almost there. Come on, Klonoa. Hey, wait. I see something in there. Flashback. I'm not a failure. Oh, honey. There's no way you can become a priestess being as weak as you are. Give up. It's for your own good. You don't have what it takes. You're nothing but a failure and an embarrassment to us all. Wow, jerks. And you wait for a priestess to act? I'm not a failure. 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 But I... Aww. The dream traveler will save the world when the sea of tears grows stormy. The power of the ring. The ring shall bring peace to the world. I am not a failure. And the soulless eyes I give him make him look so sinister. I know, I have what it takes. This is kind of creepy for you know, allegedly kids game. I'll show them. Man, this gives me a thought. Like, you could do a whole tabletop mini arc about something like this, like a whole like world or city or town of people that are just like absorbed in their own memories like this. You could do some cool stuff with this. I know. I didn't become a priestess on my own. All I wanted was to show them that I could become a priestess. But, I know. It was your power which got me the title, not me. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Aww. Oh, don't cry. It always hits me a lot more when like, a game or anime actually shows a character's tears, as opposed to just like holding their arm up, you know? It kind of gives to me that much more that impression of ugly crying, if you know what I mean. Oh, Lola. Vision clear. Klonoa, how go? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do one more level because I believe this one's the boss level. This looks like a boss level, right? Like we're right next to the bell. Hey, you sir, hey! Oh yeah, but I've got like, wait. Did I not have a look? I thought I had a look function. Maybe I took it off. Did I take it off or did it break? Either way, enjoy your luck. Yeah, this is gonna be the boss. We'll call it after this, I think. But I think we're like about halfway through, maybe slightly over, slightly under. It's fine. The extra story compared to the first game definitely adds to the length of this game, that's for sure. So this is the Bell of Indecision. What the heck is this withered old tree doing in the way? Excuse me for being so withered. Why am I? Strangers are an uncommon sight in these parts. So it appears you are seeking the Bell of Indecision. This bell is about to make its way into the world. We need the element to contain it. Contain it? You? Hilarious. What's so funny? Why do you wish to save the world? Huh? Why have you taken such a task upon yourselves? Like you need a reason to save the world. Now, is that really true? The girl doesn't seem to think so. Don't insult Lola. I have no such intention. You want the bell, however, you must first pass the test. Is the test a boss fight? The test is a boss fight, isn't it? Egg. Proceed? I so rarely get visitors. Indulge my hospitality. Oh, no. Hello? Hi. What are you doing, you daddy? Without you, he can't use his ring. Oh. Yikes. Yikes indeed. Alright, so we can't use the ring. We have got snowboard. Snowboard boss level. I wasn't expecting this, but let's see what they do with that. Okay, that is damage. I wasn't sure if that was flashing because I needed to go into it or avoid it. Maybe we just got to do like a sick kickflip of its face. Why did that not work? Suddenly SSX tricky. I never played SSX tricky, fun enough. I played I do remember back in the day, Cool Borders on the PS1. Okay, yeah, we just ran him. Okay. I say I remember Cool Borders. I remember nothing about it. I just remember that I did play it. And it's all I can tell you about Cool Borders on the PS1. It was a game that existed that I did in fact play. Almost. There we go. This is quite a novel way of doing a boss fight for a snowboard level, because it's like, the boss is still attacking of sorts, but it's more of an obstacle course. Again, you kind of, dang it, you're kind of retaining that very much just platform gameplay. I see, yeah, the speed just gets reset. It took too long. Oh, dang it. We're going to actually jump for these ones. If they're not halfway in the ground, we need to actually jump to make them. There we go. Oh, ow! Darn. Wow, I think that's the first one that actually died to a boss. Huh. Yeah, this game is definitely more challenging than the first one. We're only on 3 lives right now. I'm pretty sure we finished the second game with like over 20. Right, we're not at the end of this game yet, but we're definitely on pace to end this game with far fewer lives than the first game, that's for sure. You got boost power! Yeah, the final lap! Man, I miss F-Zero, just in general. F-Zero X in particular was my favourite one, but just the whole franchise, it's so sad that the only people that remember it exists anymore are Smash Bros. With Captain Falcon specifically. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. This X is amazing. It is great. I am not one for racing games, fun enough. As a general rule, if you asked me, I would not consider myself someone that really likes racing games, except for kart races. But I will make an exception all day and night for F-Zero X. Just can't stand there? Well, I'm not qualified to save the world. No one is, Lolo. It's not an occupation that's called for very often. Who cares about qualifications, you dummy? Look at him! He's not even from this world, but he's given everything he's got to fight for Lunatea. You think he's trying so hard because he wants to save the world? Yeah, I guess if the world ends, Klonoa just goes somewhere else. No, it's because he's a simple fool who doesn't know any better, but he keeps on fighting because all he knows is to keep on trying. I do kind of like actually this, I'm not gonna lie, this kind of like tough love from Pop Car is kind of what we need right now. And no, you're just as bad a fool. The least you can do is keep trying. You called me a fool. Is that supposed to cheer me up? You mad? You mad, bro? Yes, but thanks. Will Klonoa ever forgive me? I'd say the end of my hand wouldn't hurt on that account. What? Believe in the Klonoa that believes in you, exactly. Oh, let's go. Phase 2. Hey, we have the projectile back. Yeah, F-Zero X is honestly the only racing game that I do genuinely love, even though it's not a kart racer. And it's crazy, right? That game has a feature that I don't think even modern racing games have. That gives it literally infinite replay value. Oh, good. We'll get some dudes. Yes, snowboard dudes. Neat. Ah, triple hits. Let's go. A 2-cycle is full. Yeah, in F-Zero X, for anyone unfamiliar, you start the game with, I believe, 4 different cups that are named after like playing cards. You've got like the Jack Cup, the Queen Cup, the King Cup, and the Joker Cup. If you complete all of the cups, which are like the arcade modes basically, you complete every single one of them on the hardest difficulty. Actually, sorry, not just the hardest difficulty, all 3 difficulties. you unlock the X Cup, and the X Cup is just randomly generated tracks. It can go from being like really boring and just simple loops to completely crazy, borderline impossible tracks. And it's brilliant because it's literally infinite replay value. Wahaha! I must say, well done, well done. All of you. No, it was your determination in particular that impressed me. And results are what matter in this world. Isn't that the line from a villain from something? Isn't that a Gundam villain line? No, it's a JoJo villain line. I forget who said. I don't know if it's Diavolo. I'm certain, like, that's one of the villains in JoJo. Their line is like, the results are all that matters in this world or something. We Mirans are an indecisive people. But doubt is a part of us all, a part we can't deny. But if you can accept doubt and move forward, everything else will eventually fall into place. Take the element. Thank you very much. I've gotten that one held by, I believe. I think it is a JoJo reference. I'm not sure. I think it's one of the later parts. Could be wrong though. I might be wrong. We'll see. Anyway, with that, we get the next element. At least I assume we got it. We didn't see the cutscene of us getting it, but... Well, rather than going back to Baguji now, I think we're going to stop now. We're actually, like, not far off our normal stopping time anyway. And if we check our... no. This one? No. X. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 11. Now, I don't know whether it counts the Chamber of Fun as a level, but if what I googled is correct, then we're basically halfway through the game exactly, more or less. So this seems like a perfect time to end off on. So please keep your arms, legs, and other body parts clear the closing doors, everyone. We'll go back to our chat screen and we'll find someone to raid into. See you in a second. Alrighty, everyone. Well, thank you all again for being here tonight. As always, it's been an absolute pleasure. Been a very cozy stream. Always appreciate it. No, thank you for being here. As always, having you guys here makes it all worthwhile for me, genuinely. And I'm just having such fun with these games. They're such cozy, comfy games. And especially to be able to do one that I'm not mega familiar with, you know, it's fun to go through it and kind of rediscover it in a way. Oh, Joe, didn't catch my leg. I have both legs on the couch. Good job! You did it! Gonna give us... Yeah, we will. We're gonna have a raid, of course. Let's see who we can raid into tonight. Let's see here. Let's have a look, see who's online. Quite a few faces online. Let's see. I want to make sure, of course, that we're not going to raid into something that's about to end as well, because wouldn't want to do that. So let's have a look at how they're doing. Let's see. Looks like they're still going at it for the moment. So we're going to raid into someone who I actually don't know if we've raided into them before, but we're going to raid into Tommy the Bull. They are doing some Lego hand cam, which seems like a nice way to relax and kind of unwind with the night. They also do play Yu-Gi-Oh! I happen to know for a fact. I've seen them doing some Master Duel from time to time. So let's give them a perfectly normal made raid, of course. Here's a message, of course. If you're not subbed, you can just leave off the heart, put in a regular heart, put in a smiley face, whatever. We'll be back next week, guys, with pretty much more of the same. Schedule should be pretty much the same next week because, again, Thursday will be a little bit later. But, of course, if we have anyone here that's not, if we've got any lurkers that are enjoying tonight, we have a Discord. If you'd like to stay in touch and see when we're going live next, that's the best way to keep in touch. Schedule always goes up there first, and I'm always very active there. So if you want to keep in touch, it's the best way to do so. So give some love to Tony when we get there, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. And as always, it's been a pleasure to serve you all. goodness, Aquarina, thank you for the raid. We are just wrapping up, raiders, so welcome on in. We're going to be about to raid into Toby the Bull, so we can do a combo raid. Sorry about the timing, Aquarina. Sorry about the timing. Here's the message again. It's okay, it happens. Here's the message again. We're going to go into Tommy, so you know what? Get a quick. We'll shout you out as well, of course. Get shouted out, Aquarina. There you go. There's Aquarina. We love Aquarina. Follow her if you're not already. She just had an anniversary, so give her some love. Well, guys, we're going to go into Tommy the Bull. Have a wonderful rest of your night, everyone. Double paid raid, exactly. And I'll see you all again very, very soon. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and thanks again for the raid, Aquarina.